Tonight on JG9 Live, we've got one of the biggest games of the season between two of the best teams in football. In one corner, the Miami Dolphins, who have the best scoring offense in the NFL, looking to keep pace with the Kansas City Chiefs for the #1 seed in the AFC. In the other corner, the Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning Super Bowl champions, donning their Kelly green uniforms tonight as they look to shake off last week's loss to the New York Jets. It's Tua and the Dolphins against Jalen and the Eagles. Who will witness one of the lights on Sunday night? Stay tuned to find out right here on JG9 Live. Alright everybody, welcome to JG9 Live. Hope you guys are ready to have a lot of fun tonight over the next 3 or so hours. My name is Jaguar Gator 9. Did I say Super Bowl champion? Oh, did I really say Super Bowl champion? I did not mean to say that. I meant to say NFC champion. I recorded the intro literally 5 minutes before. Literally 5 minutes before I went on. Wow, we're off to a great start. Alright, let me move this light because this is blinding me right now. All right, let's try that again. I don't know why. Sometimes you just say stuff. So we're gonna pretend that never happened. But anyway, my name is Jaguar Gator 9. Thank you for tuning in as we have a battle between the Eagles, the reigning NFC champion. I don't know why I said Super Bowl champion. I wrote on the intro just because I was like just rushing through it. I wrote Tua and the Chiefs, so just my brain is all fogged up right now. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I think this will make it up for it. I'm not really a fan of this score bug. I honestly don't think this score bug that I have right now is appropriate. I honestly don't think the bug that you see right now on the screen is appropriate for this game. I think I want to switch it up. If that's all right with you, I think I'm going to switch it up in honor of what's happening tonight. That's the score bug for tonight, folks. That is the score bug for tonight. We got the Kelly Green Eagles. We are we're rocking with that. We're rocking with that. Yeah, I told you, my brain's been messed up this weekend. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for the stream. How a JG9 stream works is like this. If you've never been to a JG9 stream before, ask me any questions you want on the channel. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Anything you guys want, let me know in the chat. Also, if you do donate, you get your question read right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they say the questions. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And on top of that, if you are a YouTube member, you get access to really cool emojis, including not just the Eagles, but you get the Dolphin logo, you get a Philly logo, and you get a Miami logo as well. Did it not? Wait. Hang on. We got a $5 before we start. We got a $5. I'm not sure why. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it took a while to do that already. All right, there we go. Yeah, the logo wasn't popping up at first, but I got that. We got, who we got? Mamu Farhood with the 5. Thank you so much as always, man. Thank you for being such a generous donor. Thank you for the love and support lately. This Sunday has been full of ugly football. Somehow the Steelers won. The Falcons fumbled the ball in the red zone 3 times and still won. And Denver won. Yeah, Jordan Love. We got to have to talk about Jordan Love. He is not any good. Falcons game was bizarre. Steelers, they are the worst 4-win team I've ever seen in my life. 4-2 is just insane for that team. It is absolutely insane for that team. Okay, you can vote in the poll right now. Who do you think is going to win, Dolphins or the Eagles? You got 52% people riding on Miami right now, which is absolutely crazy how close it is. The past few primetime games, it has not been that close in terms of the votes. This one pretty split down the middle. You got time to vote. I'll close the poll at the start of this. Let me just get my tabs open for this. I do everything super last minute with this. That's the only way I know how to do it. It's the only way. So I do not even have any tabs open on my screen right now. So let me get that sorted out. Like when I hit that go live button, I still have like 10,000 other things to do before I go. It's a race against the clock at that point. Maybe one day I'll do like a behind the scenes video. You'll see like just everything that goes on with that. But it is crazy. We got a long stream tonight. We got this game. We got overtime. We got the Week 5 Jaguars recap and whatnot. A lot of cool stuff happening today. And we got some videos coming out tomorrow. Again, apologies couldn't get a video out today. I was just way too exhausted. Way too exhausted. It was not going to be possible to get a video out. Really wanted to, but it just was not going to be possible, unfortunately. The D-backs took a lot out of me in terms of my energy. In terms of my energy, I just crashed as soon as I got back from the game. Crashed for a solid like 8 hours, which I have not done in a long, long time. So, my apologies for no video, but there will be 2 tomorrow if all goes according to plan. Maybe 3. Honestly, there might be 3. We're definitely doing a dumb decisions on Ron Rivera for the penalty management. We'll do one on Staley for the first half, and I might do the video that was supposed to come out today, and I'll do that tomorrow. We might do like a triple header. We'll see. Or I might just push that for different ones. It was in dumb decisions on the Eagles-Dolphins game from the past. If you were wondering what that was on. As we have some more donors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, we got Tom Schubsta with the $2. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you so much. We have breaking news. Schefter says that Chiefs linebacker Nick Bolton dislocated his wrist. So that's not good. But Tom Schubsta with a $2. Thank you so much. Have the Bills been on dumb decisions? It's a good question. Have the Bills been on dumb decisions? To my knowledge, I've done like 90 dumb decisions episodes. Have the Bills been on dumb decisions? I honestly don't think so. I honestly don't think I've ever done a dumb decisions. I've done one like against them, but I've never done one for them. We have $5 from Michael Hodel. Thank you so much, man. I knew this one was coming. Hey, G, hope you're well, brother. Along with my JG fam. Elaborate on why you're okay with Penn State going for 2 yesterday. Grinding on Grubhub as usual. Yeah, I mean, look. Usually, I'm not going to have a problem going for 2. I mean, I don't like it. I don't necessarily agree with it. I wouldn't do it personally that early in the game. But I won't have a problem in today's day and age. If you've got a play drawn up for a 2-point conversion, I got no problem with it. In the first half, again, I want to take the points in the first half, but I don't see the problem as long as the 2-point conversion play is not something crazy. As long as it's a play where you have something besides the first read, and if the first read's not there, you're not completely screwed. Something like that, I'm fine with it. Honestly, offenses are so good nowadays, I have no problem with it. Mike Sarzo, member for 2 months. Thank you so much, man. And on the 7th day, JG9 rested. You know, I barely rested. It's funny, I was like working on the video, and then I just crashed. And I'm like, yeah, this is not happening tonight. This is not happening tonight. Like, so what I'll do usually is, like, I got back from the game, and I was like, let's set an alarm for, like, 12:30 in the morning. And then I'll work until, like, 4 a.m., and then go to bed and wake up for the games at, like, 9 a.m. And the alarm went off, and the next thing I know, when I opened my eyes, it was, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yeah, this is not getting done. This is not getting done. All right, but before we start, I just want to let you know, as you can probably see with the image slideshow on the bottom, you can see all the different picks you can make. This stream is brought to you by Prize Picks. For those who don't know, Prize Picks is a skill-based daily fantasy game, super simple to play. How it works, you just pick 2 to 6 players, and you simply pick how they're going to do based on their projections. If you get it right, you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. You see my promo code Gator9. You can receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. They offer projections on not just the NFL, but baseball with the playoffs. Basketball, they're doing a really cool prop with Steph Curry, where it's 0.5 points made. So if he scores 1 point in the opener, you win. So that's just one of the things that they got going. They got a lot going on with the NBA and the NFL. But you name it, Prize Picks offers it. New promotions every week, like that Steph Curry one. No brainer, make your pick with Prize Picks. They offered a 0.5 on Bijan Robinson rushing yards, which almost didn't work out as crazy as that sounds, but it did. It did at the end of the day. You can see a lot of the Prize Picks things. You can see those here. I should really lower this. There we go. You can see some of the picks you can make for tonight's game and the Monday night game in terms of receiving yards, rushing yards, and you'll see those scrolling on the bottom right corner of the screen. You see my promo code in the corner of the screen. You also see throughout the night all those images coming up as well. So just keep that in mind. Helps the channel out a lot too. Helps the channel out a lot too if you do that. So if you do decide to make your pick with Prize Picks, thank you so much. Michael Hodel with the $2. Thank you so much. Yeah, ended the game down by 14. Yeah, the analytics there say go for it. The analytics say I don't agree with it necessarily, but I don't have a problem with it. So the analytics say, look, the odds of getting a 2-point conversion, because we had this problem last week with the Falcons Commanders game. The odds say 60, like, you're going to get a 2-point conversion about 50% of the time. 50% of the time you're getting a 2-point conversion. So the idea is that as long as you get one of the two, you're fine. If you get the first one, you just kick the extra point on the second one, you got the win. The only way it fails is if you don't get two of the 2-point conversions, which in today's day and age, you have about, 25% chance of failing both. So the analytics say that's the right call. I don't agree with it necessarily, but I wouldn't have done it, but it's not really dumb decisions in my mind. All right. So thank you guys so much for loving the support so far. It's 56% of you right now riding the Dolphins. Again, if you remember, you can use those emojis, those custom emojis, including the old Dolphin logo, the old Eagle logo. A lot of cool stuff that you can do. A lot of cool stuff with those emojis that you can use. And I will put those in one more time just so you can see them. All right. So, I got the bot. Don't worry. I got the bot. Yeah, Bears-Raiders was bad. Bears-Raiders, we got a lot to talk about with a lot of games today because this was a crazy Sunday. Zach G has now been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much, Zach G. The Giants will be starting Daniel Jones against the Jets despite Tyrod having as many touchdowns as DJ had in 4 weeks, which is crazy. Trade Mara, yeah. Look, the offense moves better with Taylor. It's not even close. Taylor doesn't take sacks out of thin air. Taylor can throw the ball deep down the field. Taylor is better suited to run this offense or any NFL offense really than Daniel Jones. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Thank you for watching my videos, Richard. Thank you so much. Best Sunday game of the year on paper, yeah. I mean, Cowboys and ours speak great on paper, but we saw how that turned out. Yeah, Eberflus had a dumb decision. I mean, there were so many coaches today that royally screwed up. Rivera, we're going to talk about it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to do Staley at the first half. Worst Sunday history, I did a video on that a while ago, where every game was like a blowout. I think that was, 2 years ago? Year ago? 2 years ago? Wasn't a lot. It was not that long ago. This was pretty good, minus like some really bad referee calls. I had no problem with the illegal contact. The pass interference was insane. I thought the roughing the passer penalty in the Seahawks-Cardinals game was ridiculous. The spot in the Steelers-Rams game was asinine. Yeah, Browns called it the most insane game of the year. Dolphins better than the 07 Pats? No, I would not say that. I am watching on my other monitor, by the way. I am watching the Astros and the Rangers Game 6 of the NLCS. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wait, 5 memberships? Wait, how did I not see that? Wait, was I doing the read at the same time? Wait, I didn't even see that. Wait, Mike Sarzo, thank you so much, man. I did not even see that. Oh, man, I did not even see that. My apologies for not seeing that. I think I was doing the read-through at the same exact time. But thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So who's got memberships? Jackson McMahon, Dave Porter, Interstate 13, Karen Roderick, and... Yeah, that's weird. I only saw 4. Huh. All right, well, someone got the 5th. I don't know who it was, but someone got the 5th. They're not showing up on the screen, but someone got the 5th. So if you are a member, you get the green text next to your name. You get the ability to participate in once-a-month member-only Q&A streams. I'll let you know when that's happening. Plan on Tuesday. So here's what's going to happen. Members only stream Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern. That's what we're going to do. Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern. If the Phillies win tomorrow. If the Phillies win tomorrow, it's going to be Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern. If the Phillies don't win tomorrow and there is a game 7, no, we're going to do it at 4. We're going to do it at 7 o'clock Eastern. So members only stream 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock my time regardless, because the game starts at 8. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, so 7 o'clock Eastern Tuesday will be the members only Q&A stream. Just an hour that you can just ask me any questions you want from 7 to 8. We will do that. So on top of that, we also have, if you're a member, you get access to the custom emojis. You get your name at the end of each video during the slideshow that appears in the top corner of the screen. So thank you so much. Yeah, I did see the, thank you again, Jace, for being a member in the Taylor tier. So how it works, it's actually nice. The Chargers play the Packers this year. They play them in November. They play them, like, in the same time that you got the, play them with, like, the same, because it coincides for a month. So that video will come out for that. That'll be a very long video, but it'll be so worth it. It'll be so worth it. We also have another video about a Patriots game from the 90s I got to do. That's coming out really, really soon from a member. We also have some other videos requested by Michael Hodel in our top tier. So you get a lot of cool perks if you were in that top tier with a member. If you're in that top tier with a member, you get a lot of cool perks, which is awesome to see. And thank you so much for all the love and support, guys. Thank you so much, really. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And again, if you want to pick Daily Fantasy, use my promo code with PrizePicks. Gator9 really helps the channel out a ton. All right, so let's see. An actual primetime game where both teams are top 5 in the league. I mean, I would say Cowboys-Niners looked like that at first, but obviously it didn't work out that way. Hopefully this game's a lot better. Can't be a whole lot worse. Can't be a whole lot worse, I'll put it that way. Let's see. Live stream reaction for Game 7? Probably not. Probably not. There is not a Taylor Swift here. If there was, I'd make it $1,989. I would do that. I would do that. All right, top 3 quarterbacks right now, in my biased opinion. Mahomes, yeah, he's number 1. Tua and Trevor. Honestly, I'm not opposed to saying that. I don't think that's a crazy take. I don't think that's a crazy take. You knew the Bears beat the Raiders just because Vegas has been a travesty of a team. I mean, Vegas is terrible. Vegas. McDaniels has no idea what he's doing. First stream is your birthday. Happy belated. Happy belated. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully it went well. Let's see what other questions we have. Yeah, penalties this week have been crazy. I don't think the whole scheme was rigged. I just think referees are sometimes very, very incompetent. Very, very incompetent sometimes. Let's see. Jonathan Gann will make his first appearance on Dumb Decisions. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Cardinals are not looking good. They're getting worse. They're not getting any better. They're getting worse. And it's why I said the Josh Dobbs trade was a terrible trade at the start. You're not winning this year. Dobbs is not an NFL quarterback. Let's trade a draft pick in a year that we're not going to win for a guy that can't play. Genius. Genius move. Trevor with Jalen. With the way Jalen's playing right now. I mean, Jalen does not look that good this season. Let's call it for what it is. Yeah, Field is in a special design with Kelly Green. That's why we got the throwback Eagle uni. And that's why we got the throwback Eagle logo. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. The camera flashes with the phones. That's the one thing I do miss. I wish there was something. I wish there was a way for iPhone to recognize when you're at a sporting event and the flash would go off. I also think the next step, like for iPhone, like next cool innovation I could see is multicolor lights for this. So like if you're going, like if you want to put your flashlight on right now, maybe I'm an idiot and there's a way to do this, but like if I want to put my flashlight on right now, you see right here, it's white. It's a white light. Maybe there's a way with a future iPhone update to do like a red light, a blue light, something like that. Weather Joe with the $2. Thank you so much. Have I ever been to an NCAA bowl game before? I have not been to a bowl game in my life. I've not been to a bowl game in my life. Don't really have any desire to go to one. Maybe Bahamas Bowl at some time, but not this year because they're not going to play in the Bahamas. But I've seen the stories on the Bahamas Bowl and just how bizarre it is in terms of like security and atmosphere, and I kind of need to go to that. Mike Stars with it too. Thank you so much. Did you see the Trevor drawing and retweeting? Yeah, I follow his account. He's a funny guy. He is a funny guy. He does Trevor tweets like every Thursday. It's so funny. His Urban Meyer one was the best. His Urban Meyer one where he's grinding a dolphin. Oh, God. I will not show that on stream because I don't want to get demonetized. But it is very, very funny. It is very, very funny. You've never seen that one. No, never been to the Fiesta Bowl. Never been to the Fiesta Bowl. So usually, like, I'm like visiting my family around that time, and they're up in New York. So I'm not really in Arizona. This year I'm going to be in Arizona for Fiesta Bowl. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a pain in the butt to get to that stadium. Pain in the butt. And it's expensive for tickets and whatnot. Not really sure I want to do that. Plus, on top of that, like, the only bowl game I really ever had a chance to go to if I ever wanted to, since I was in New York, was the Pinstripe Bowl, and I really don't have any desire to go to the Pinstripe Bowl. Old school Eagles. Oh, okay, wait. So this one's old school. That one's old school. It might be blocking. So the thing with this studio is that I have 2 cases that are completely wedged in that cannot be ever shown on stream because they are completely wedged into the wall because it was the only way to get them to fit. And And one of those cases is entirely comprised of Eagle helmets. So let me see if I can show this on stream. All right, so let's see. I don't know what you're seeing. Okay, you're seeing this, and then we're gonna put it. So this case, you see how it's wedged into the wall like that? It's wedged in. The empty spaces are the Dolphins on this stick out. You see how it's wedged into the wall? It's the only way to get to fit. This case is entirely Eagles helmets, all autographed. So I do have a really old school white one that I might be able to see, but I do have 16 Eagles helmets that will never be shown in the background for that reason. So I do have the old school, you just will never be able to see it. And that was probably bad planning on my part that I did not take the white one out before. Because I've got a lot of the regular ones. Probably bad playing on my part. But I do have the Kelly Green Eagle helmets. And I do have that old white 1-bar one. Geico the Gecko is the best thing the NBC has ever done to the Sunday Football intro. I mean, that's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I don't think Geico the Gecko is the best thing that's in the intro. And you get more behind the scenes stuff like that. If you are in the McCardle tier higher, you get behind the scenes photos of the studio, and you get access to every trivia question we have ever done. Giants unis permanent. Make them permanent. They're so much better than the regular ones. Make them permanent. Oh, lay the big news on me. Colts uniforms, just a weird mishmash. I think they've got potential, just not in that combination. Like, I think the helmet's got potential, just not in that combo. Repping the Dolphins with my girlfriend, even though I'm a Jags fan, of course. There you go. Could the Chiefs have the AFC West locked up by Thanksgiving? I could see it. Am I going to stream the World Series if D-backs make it? I will not. We'll do the third. There's 1 week. World Series will be what? Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah, no. If the D-backs make it, there will not be a Monday Night Football stream that week. Because Game 3 would be same day in Arizona. Isaac Cubs, remember, $2. Thank you so much. The two things that weren't on my bingo card were James Madison being ranked just below USC and Michigan State having more Hitler appearances than points. Yeah. If you did not see that, oh my goodness, we have a lot to talk about there. I might do a video on that, especially because the person that came out with the video said, yeah, I did not authorize him to do that. So that's gonna be a lawsuit waiting to happen. Dumb decision video, yeah. We're gonna do tomorrow. We got 2 at least tomorrow. And then we'll see what happens after that. All right, Eagles getting the ball to start this game off. Dolphins in the whites. Eagles in the Kelly Greens. Sunday Night Football. The 5-1 Eagles against the 5-1 Dolphins. It's a very low kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Taken out to the 23. Oh, man, those unis are so good. Oh, that score bug that... Oh, I love that that NBC did the throwback Philly for the score bug too. Oh, man. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah. No, you heard me right. Basically, if you missed it yesterday, Michigan State decided to play a video in their pregame show. A trivia video. Now, you would think that the trivia video would be stuff about Michigan State or whatnot. But the thing is that they just ripped it from a YouTuber. Without getting that YouTuber's permission, as that handoff goes to Swift. Swift to the 30-yard line, bounces out of bounds after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Swift into a lot last week. 18 yards, 10 carries. He was phenomenal the previous few weeks. Yeah, if you missed it, they just decided, let's play a video from a random YouTuber, a trivia video, and let's do some like trivia on the scoreboard. But let's not watch the video beforehand. So we're just gonna play the video and have no idea, like we're not vetting it for anything. We're just gonna play it and hope for the best. 2nd and 3, handoff up the middle, gain of 1 by Swift down to the 31. So 3rd and 2, brought down on the play there by Bradley Chubb, the former Denver Bronco. And one of the questions on there was, where was Hitler born? And it showed a picture of Hitler. Now, for a trivia question, it's totally fine. For a trivia question in like a trivia setting, that's fine. It's a history question. 3rd and 2. Swift up the middle. He has to get to the 33, and he does. First down. But to play that video and have a picture of him on the screen, with the news that's happening, with just the fact that it's him, and with the fact of what happened in Detroit earlier in the day, I mean, yeah, they're in some deep trouble. They're in some deep trouble. Michael Hunter with $2. Thank you so much. Thoughts on the new Blink-182 album? I have not listened to it yet. I have to get on that. I know they were at When We Were Young the other day. All right, first down. Hurts flag on the play at the snap. Slant route caught down to the 41-yard line by Devontae Smith. If it stands, it's a gain of 8. But this is not going to stand either way. It's either going to be a penalty on the Eagles, or if it's on the Dolphins, they'll take the 5 yards, make it 1st and 5. It's offside on the defense. Accept the penalty, and yeah, it's going to be on Christian Wilkins, and yeah, you do lose 2 yards versus where it was, but 1st and 5 versus 2nd and 3, you make that trade-off every time. So, yeah. Did I ever make a video on the time the Denver newspaper, Woody Page called them the Jaguars? Yeah, that's a pretty well-known story. I'm not sure I could add anything on that. That hasn't been said on that upset already. So there's been a lot. Mayor School's water polo team. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. It's big, though. You got to keep the grades up. Got to keep the grades up now. Now you made a commitment to your teammates and your coaches. You got to keep the grades up now. Handoff Swift down to the 45. Because you need to have a certain GPA or else they're not going to let you play. But that is awesome, man. That is awesome. So now, that's a huge commitment, too. I mean, that water polo is a crazy sport. Crazy sport. There's no way I could ever play that. There's no way. I do not have any athletic ability to play water polo whatsoever. But you got to keep, that just means keep those grades up, keep them going. You really got to carve out time now because that's a huge commitment. Huge commitment. Blaine Gabbert. I'm wearing Blaine Gabbert's jersey. They send 4. Hurts looking deep down the field. He's got a man. It's caught. No, dropped. He dropped it at the last second. Devontae Smith, it looked like he had the catch easily. And then he came down with an Eli Apple, knocked it out of his hands. It's going to be 2nd down. First play today they don't get any yards off of. Looked like an easy routine catch there for Devontae Smith. And as he's coming down with the ball, Eli Apple just knocks it out of him. Been a huge gain on the play. Eli Apple breaking it up along with Andrew Van Ginkel. As that's a fly ball into right field, 1-0. Rangers. The top of the second. 2nd and 10. Hurts. Looking. He's going to dump it off to Swift after the second read. Tries to spin, get a few yards down to the 47-yard line. Brought down there by number 55, Jerome Baker. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Did I say 1-0? I meant 1-1. I'm telling you, my brain is just holy cow. You have to understand that there was a period where in a 27-hour stretch, Marte hit a walk-off. The Jaguars won the final play after Moreau dropped the pass. And I was there when we came back from down 5-2 and won 6-5. So my brain and my body are still trying to recover from that. So it's going to be a fun night. 3rd and 8 at the 48. Hurts. Looking, fires in the flat ball. Is caught first down and then some to the 40, to the 35. Got it to the 40. He is still going out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. Dallas Goedert. 5 catches, 42 yards last week. Makes his first grab of the day. It's a very good drive for the Eagles. They're into plus territory. Should be a nice gain here, too. No, Panthers have to win a game before they're not the worst team in football. Panthers, they have to win one. Once they win one, we can start having that conversation. But until they win one, Hurts. Plenty of time. He's looking deep. Goddard once again. Back-to-back catches for him. Down to the 7. Brought down by Deshaun Elliott. It's a gain of 24 yards. He already has more yards on the last minute than he did all of last week combined. First and goal at the 7. Hope anyone wins the World Series with the Astros. Yeah, look, I have nothing against the Phils. Look, the Phils win, fair and square. I have nothing against the Phils. I'll be rooting for them. They're a fun team to watch. They are a fun team to watch. First and goal, ball at the 8. 3 wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Handoff, Swift, Hurts going to keep it himself. Hurts, nothing there, bottled up, loss of 2 taken down there by Jerome Baker. was an RPO, but nothing was developing down the field, so he just eats it. Second goal at the 10. Yeah, Tepper needs to clean house, but Tepper's not a good owner. Tepper's a terrible owner. He's hired all the wrong people. He botched the whole Rock Hill situation. Tepper's not a good owner. Yeah, MLB definitely made the right move. They made the right move. You go up against one game, and it's Monday Night Football. Like, you go up against one game, that's fine. That's fine. You got to go up against one of them, you might as well do it that way. They made the right call. Especially because Game 7 Saturday night, oh, that would be huge. Handoff. Interesting play call there. Not sure I agree with that necessarily. That brings up 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. That's the first carry of the game for Kenneth Gainwell. With 2 carries last week. 3rd and goal. Should Tepper sell the team? I mean, he's not going to, but he's not qualified. Have you seen any new movies? Oppenheimer was great. Oppenheimer was phenomenal. Haven't seen Oppenheimer. Go see it. 3 hours, but it flies by. Absolutely flies by. All right, 3rd and goal. Ball's at the 9. Slow just got a base hit. Run around first down. 4 on the play clock. Shotgun. 5 wide. Empty backfield. Hurts going to keep it himself on a QB run. What? That? I'm confused. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that was a botched player or what. I'm confused by that. So you had 2nd goal at the 9 and you run. Then you had 3rd and goal at the... You had a 2nd goal at the 10, 3rd and goal at the 9, and you run it and run. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I know that offensive coordinator... they lost Steichen, obviously. So it's a new offensive coordinator in there. Brian Johnson. He's been hearing a lot from Philly fans this year, and that's not going to help matter as much. But Jake Elliott drills the 24-yard field goal. 3-0. Eagles, it's a long drive, 7 minutes off the clock. They walk away with 3, but now it's Miami's turn. The number 1 scoring offense in football, averaging close to 37 points per game this year. Yeah, it was QB draw. Then that's a really weird play call. Let's see. I'm in a chat with Philly fans, like my best friends from college are Philly fans, and it's blowing up right now. I got what kind of red zone play calling was that? I got the Krusty the Clown. Why am I saying? Wow. Krusty the Clown, what the hell was that meme? I've got that going. Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot going on. BW Fog with a $2. Thank you so much. A dumb decision from Browns Colts. Not top of my head. That's just a crazy game. Dumb decision by the refs. I'm not sure dumb decision by any of the coaches necessarily. There are a lot worse dumb decisions. Let's see. The Kings in Kansas City, Rochester. Also, there were the Royals. It's like the Eagles trying to ruin the NFL. How are they ruining the NFL? It's the QB sneak. They're the only team that can execute it. I mean, it's a perfectly legal play. They're the only team that can execute it. The next game in the Kelly Greens, the Eagles will be bringing back the old Veterans Stadium AstroTurf. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. All right. Yeah, Vic Fangio is with the Dolphins. John's play calling improves a Philly. Yep. Vikings Packers next week is generational mid-off. Yeah. I don't even know if the Packers are mid at this point. Jordan Love is so bad. The Nuggets championship banner, what will it look like? My guess, you could do I wish it was the old logo with the mountains and where it says Nuggets on it. I wish it was that, and you just put instead of Nuggets, put 2023 champions. You could do that. It's too early to set up the Boo Birds. No. For that play calling, no, it's not. All right. Thank you so much for the mark on the intro. Thank you so much. How many games does Kareem Jackson get suspended for? Well, I think what's this? His 4th penalty of that kind? I think it's going to be a game. He's going to get a game. going to be a game. No, it's not Carson Wentz jersey. I do not own an Eagles jersey. I only own one jersey from another team, like a wearable jersey. So that's into the end for touchback. Like, obviously, I got autographed jerseys and whatnot. But in terms of like wearable jerseys, I have a Texans Tony Baselli jersey because someone bought that for me on stream. Why the ads in the stream? I honestly have no clue. That's a YouTube thing. I wish there was a way to not have that happen. I really do. Because there are a few people that brought that up. I have no clue on that. I have no clue. YouTube is just running ads like crazy now. They did the thing where they like block ad blocker now, so like nothing ever used ad blocker, but there have been a lot of changes with YouTube. A lot of changes with that. Yeah, just because you win the game doesn't mean you avoid dumb decisions. I've done dumb decisions on teams that have lost 4. 0 on the play clock. That's going to be delay a game. That's delay a game. That clock was at 0 for like 5 seconds. Yeah, back him up 5. How do you not have a play? That makes the first few plays of the game are always scripted. Okay, let's see. The first few plays of the game are always scripted. So how do you get delay of game on the first play? It makes no sense. Wow. All right, 1st and 15. Ball's at the 20-yard line. Handoff to the side, goes to the receiver to the 25 out of the 27-yard line. So you get some of the 8 yards back. Jalen Waddle didn't have any rushes last week, so they didn't call that play, but he did have 7 catches on 9 targets, 51 yards, and a touchdown in that win against the Panthers where they scored 42 points. Scored the game-tying touchdown in the second quarter. 2nd and about 8 coming up. Yeah, Eberflus can make it on dumb decisions. There's going to be some dumb decisions this week, trust me. Ron Rivera is the first one. Unless something crazy happens this game, Ron Rivera is the first one that's getting talked about. For the penalty acceptance thing. Play action 2 over the middle. The field ball is caught. That is... Who else but Tyreek Hill on that one to the 44, gain of 17 yards. Tyreek Hill, play like maybe the best receiver in football this year. 6 catches, 163 last week. He's got 17 right there, and they're already near midfield. Did the Chiefs ruin football? No one's ruined football. No team has ruined football. Unless they're like cheating. Unless you're cheating, you're not ruining football. All right. Mark at the 43, actually, so gain of 16. Pitch out. Blown up! Oh, man, that's a huge loss. Loss of 7 on the play. Going absolutely nowhere was Raheem Mostert. Hassan Riddick, one of the best linebackers in football, blows him up for a loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Washington's second best team in the country? No, not anymore. Not anymore. Michigan's still number 1. But I don't know where I put it 2. I honestly don't know. I think I'd probably go Ohio State at 2. Georgia will be 3. FSU probably 4. Tua just dumps it off to Hill. Hill tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does before he's pushed out there. After no gain, James Bradbury pushes him out. 3rd and 17 coming up. Worst kicker, Brett Maher. It's not even close, and he will be cut tomorrow if the Rams front office is paying attention. Brett Maher has no business being in the NFL anymore. No business whatsoever. Yeah, Ravens look good. Ravens really should be undefeated. Their 2 losses were completely self-inflicted wounds by the coaching staff. Ravens really should be undefeated. They look phenomenal today. That was the best game I've seen a team play this year. Lamar was looking like he was playing Madden. He always one of those games where he just looks like he's playing Madden out there. That was one of them. Tua has to just dump it off. Incomplete. Try to hit Mostert in the flat. Pressure was there. Brings a 4th and 15. And the Dolphins, through some nice plays to start the drive off, will be forced to punt this one away. Alabama or LSU? Who do I have? I don't trust Bama's offense. I'm taking LSU right now. I'm taking LSU. Yeah, I don't even see... How is Michigan cheating? We have an injured Dolphin on the play. It's the offensive lineman, Isaiah Wynn, former Patriot. Yeah, that's shoddy journalism. That's a sad state of journalism today. Michigan is cheating. Okay, what's the evidence? Well, we don't have any, but it's big. Trust me, they're cheating. And everyone just ran with the story. There's no evidence. There's no evidence whatsoever that they were cheating. Okay, they stole signs. All right, did they use electronics to do it? How do they steal the signs? Because, newsflash, everyone steals signs. Stealing signs is not cheating. As long as you're not using an electronic medium to do it, as long as if you're doing it with your own eyes, that's not cheating. That's gamesmanship. Everyone does it. There's been no evidence presented that Michigan is cheating. I'm not even a Michigan fan. Trust me. I'm not a Michigan fan. I don't care at all about Michigan. So I have no dog in this fight. How is it cheating? How is anything that Michigan is doing based on the evidence presented? How is anything cheating? How is anything that they're doing cheating? If they stole signs, people steal signs all the time and it's not cheating. That's a terrible punt, by the way. That amounts to the 31-yard line. That's a complete shank on the play by Jake Bailey. It's a 32-yard punt. So Eagles have some pretty good field position. Caleb Williams, he's still number 1 in the draft, but there's definitely some more question marks than before. I think he's still going 1, but he's not the generational prospect. I mean, I wouldn't say all teams cheat, but nothing that what Michigan did. And the evidence is, okay, there was a guy on the sideline who was pointing at something. All right. That's totally legal. That's totally legal. There is nothing whatsoever based on the evidence presented. Like, here's the thing. When the Astros cheated, when that happened, there was a mountain of evidence that they did. When that report came out and whatnot, what John Boy did and everything, when that report came out, there was a amount of evidence. You couldn't deny it. People just ran with this story. And it undermines the integrity of the... They were willing to undermine the integrity of the sport, the integrity of Harbaugh, the integrity of the entire Michigan program. I don't know why I didn't close the poll. It's 59% Dolphins. They're willing to undermine the integrity of everything for this report. And there's been no evidence. There's no evidence whatsoever that they actually cheated. If they stole signs with their eyes, that's not cheating. That's not cheating at all. It's insane. You know what's crazy? Speaking of like the sad state of sports journalism right now, the sad state of it. You know, no reporter asked Ron Rivera today about his decision. No reporter. I'm going to bring this up in tomorrow's video. But the decision to decline the penalty, to accept the penalty, bring him 3rd down instead of declining and bring him 4th down, the Giants kick a field goal. Not one reporter asked him a question about why you did it. Not one reporter. If that be considered libel, you have to... It's tough. Basically, because Harbaugh's a public figure, you have to have knowing disregard of the truth. Has to be... The standard's much higher for a public figure where it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible for a public figure. But yeah, there's literally no evidence that I've seen other than, okay, they might have stolen signs and they used their eyeballs to do it. That's not stealing. That's not cheating. Everyone does it. And it's perfectly legal. If you're not doing it, you don't have a good coaching staff. If you're not trying to get the advantage by looking at other people's signals and seeing if you can get anything, that's not anything. Handoff goes to Swift, gain of 2. Brought down by Van Ginkel. 2nd inning coming up. Like, you don't think there's people in baseball all the time that their only job is to watch what the third base coach or the first base coach is doing and see if there's any clues they can pick up on that they're going to steal or not? There's nothing. You don't think batters are looking at signals or, like, tips that the catcher gives? Or the pitcher gives? You don't think they're looking at that? Like, come on. What are we doing here? 5 wide, 3 on the far side, 2 on the near side, empty backfield, 2nd down. Dolphins said 6. Hurts batted down at the line, incomplete pass. Looked like that was Bradley Chubb who broke that one up. 3rd and 8. You'd be like saying studying for justice cheating. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Or it'd be like if the teacher left the answers up on the chalkboard and you look at them, like, that's not cheating. That's not cheating at all. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, 3rd and 8. Swift lining up out wide. He got 3 on the far side, 2 on the other side. Empty backfield. Hurts, 4 on the play clock. Dolphins send 4. Hurts looking. He's got time. And as we skip the pocket, he loses the football. Loses the ball. Who's got it? Looks like Miami has it. And they do. Miami. Christian Wilkins recovers the fumble. Redemption from the offside penalty earlier. And the Dolphins will have some great field position here. Hurts had all day to throw. He's got to know. He's got to know to escape at that point, just throw it away and live another day. Instead, he tries to do way too much, ends up losing the football, and the Dolphins will have the ball just outside the red zone. Back-to-back plays with an empty backfield. It took a long time to develop. Here we go. Yeah, those units were great. I wish they brought those out. All right, 1st down. Ball's at the 23-yard line. Hurts. Oh, that's a nice play. Tyreek Hill, he's going to get to the corner to the 20. Oh, man, that was flashy. That was flashy. Gain of 3. That was like a shovel pass, wide receiver reverse. That was nice. That's one of the smoothest 3-yard gains I've ever seen. That was no look. That was no look. No look shovel pass behind the back. Oh, man. Dolphins are just having fun out there. Dolphins are just having fun out there. Good play by the Eagles to read that all the way, but they're just having fun. It's like backyard football right now. All right, Tua now under center. 5 on the line. Pitches it out. Mostert blown up. Mostert blown up for the 2nd time today by Hassan Riddick. It's a loss of 2, 3rd and 9. So the running game, the one thing that is struggling right now with Miami in this game, 2 carries from Mostert, absolutely nothing doing on either one. Lost yards on both of them. Remember, they don't have H-An. He is hurt. Hassan Riddick, 2 tackles for a loss already. And we are not even done with the first quarter. It's got a lot to do to surpass whatever Myles Garrett did today, but it's off to a very good start. 3rd and 9, 5 on the play clock. This drive start at the 23-yard line. Got to get this off. 0 just gets it off. They send 4. Tua, catch made by Jalen Waddle. Waddling down to the 6-yard line. Gain of 16 yards on the out route. On the corner route, I should say. A nice route there by Waddle. Onto that corner route to the sideline. Eventually pushed down by Terrell Edmonds, the safety, but not before he gets 16 yards. Keeps the drive alive. First and goal, ball's at the 6. Pitch out to Mostert. Mostert once again blown up. And he doesn't think he was down. He thought he rolled over the guy, but either way, it's a loss of 1 on the play. So 3 runs for Mostert. Negative yardage on all of them. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line. This run game for Miami really struggling right now. Running game is really struggling. Yeah, I'm watching it on Cox Cable, so I don't know why it would be behind. But here we go. 2nd and goal. Time to panic at Buffalo? I would say so. I would say so. They've not looked sharp lately at all. Play action. Tua looking. Grab by Tyreek Hill. He's got some work to do. And he loses about 5 yards there. So read that well. It was a good grab. It was a good grab by Hill, but had nowhere to go afterwards. Darius Slay eventually tackles him after a loss of 5. 3rd and goal coming up. Good containment there by Josiah Scott, and then Slade forced him out, used the sideline as the extra defender. 3rd and goal. This drive starting, great field position. Philly can hold him to 3. It'd be a win for them. 3rd and goal, empty backfield. Tua. Eagles send 4. Going. End zone. Waddle. Hill. Touchdown. Flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. We'll see what this is. Holding on the offense. So wipe it off the board. Move them back 10. So 3rd and goal at the 22. So wipe off the touchdown for Hill. It is Lester Cotton getting called for holding. Remember, Isaiah Wynn, out of the game, got injured earlier. So just keep that in mind. It's a bit of a makeshift offensive line right now. Cotton did not start last week against Carolina. And that is clear-cut holding. Yep, grabbed him around the neck. Clear-cut holding. That's the right call. Josh Sweat drawing the hold. 3rd and goal. Ball the 22-yard line. 3 penalties already for Miami. Motion Mostert out. Hill, incomplete. Out route. Intended target play was Hill, but would have been well short either way. So the Dolphins had great field position, but the Eagles' defense holds. The Eagles' defense holds. Steelers won today, but they're going to get their butt kicked next week. Hopefully they do. I don't know if our offensive line can block TJ Watt. I'm worried that we're going to have like a bad strip sack with Trevor and TJ Watt, but we'll see. On paper, we're the better team. On paper, we are the better team. It's hard to win 5 in a row, though, in this league. It is hard to win 5 in a row. I know that. Kick by Sanders. Kick is up, and that is good. So Dolphins take advantage of the good field position to get 3, but it does work. This might already be one of the worst Sunday games ever. Not even close. Not even close. The Dolphins are shooting themselves in the foot right now. When teleportation becomes possible, then they'll expand to 40 with international teams. I mean, I think they'll do it before teleportation. I remember this stream brought to you by Prize Picks. Again, use that promo code, 100% deposit match up to $100. You can see on the screen, you can see some of the various props that you can pick for tonight's game and for tomorrow night's game between the 49ers and the Vikings, which we will be doing. And we'll be doing Game 6 at the same time. God help me for that one. God help me for that one. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat. Again, we'll go in the order I see the questions. Rank all the 4-win teams worst to best. Ooh, that's a good question. All right, let me see. Just want to make sure I don't forget anyone. So we got Buffalo. No particular order right now. We got Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Dallas, Seattle, Atlanta. So those are the 6 we have to rank. I'd say Seattle 1. Put Buffalo 2. I would say... No, actually Dallas 2. Seattle 1, Dallas 2, Buffalo 3. There's clear have and have-nots. There's clear haves and have-nots for the 4-win teams. Cleveland with that defense, I put 4. Cleveland's defense, I put 4. I just don't trust Atlanta's offense. I don't trust anything about Atlanta, to be honest. I put Pittsburgh at 5 and Atlanta at 6. Probably do that. Most of today's games were boring. There were 4 games where both teams scored 20 or fewer. I mean, I don't know about boring. I mean, some exciting finishes. We've seen way worse. Steelers are the worst. I mean, I think Atlanta's probably worse. I know I said... I forgot the Falcons at 4. Because the NFC South just dumpster fire. They're the worst 4-2 team. Atlanta's 4-3. I think they were the worst 4-2 team I've seen in a while. How many times have I seen teams go up and down the field and getting in the red zone inside the 5 and can't score? Oh, that's the story of the Jaguars. That's the story of the Jaguars. That's the story of our life. No, Pickett's not good. Pickett's not good at all. I do not have a girlfriend. All right, here we go. Kicking off. This one is going to be fielded by Boston Scott. Take it out to the 20. He's got some room for 30. Boston Scott take it to the 35, down to the 39-yard line. They kicked it away from him on the first kickoff. Kicked it short and low intentionally to prevent Boston Scott from a big return. And that time they kick it right to him. Big mistake. They have it at the 39-yard line. Special teams today for Miami. Struggling so far in this game. Had a shank of a punt by Bailey. We had the kickoff that gets returned to about the 40-yard line. Yeah, if Cleveland get decent QB play, but that's a big if. I mean, P.J. Walker, we know what he can do. DTR is a rookie, and Deshaun Watson is one of the worst quarterbacks in football, which I love to say, but he is absolutely terrible now. I'm convinced if they didn't, that he wasn't hurt today, he could have come back in. I'm convinced I know Stefanski said we just want to play it safe with him. I'm convinced it was no, you can't move the ball. You can't move the ball. P.J. Walker is better. Swift, 7 yards there, 2nd and 3 coming up. They got one more play to run before the end of the first quarter. Again, 3-3, low scoring affair so far. Between two of the better offenses in football. Again, Miami one loss this season, him against Buffalo. Philly was the last unbeaten team for like 3 hours. And they lost to the Jets. Offense has been kind of stuck in the mud lately for Philly, though. Maybe the final play of the quarter. 2nd and 3. Hurts. Takes the snap. Miami sends 5. Slant route caught into plus territory at the 46-yard line. Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 8. And the Eagles will have the ball in Miami territory when we start the second quarter. Game is 3-3 right now. No, Jackson not moving to Orlando. No chance. So about the D-backs, look, I'm just impressed we took it to 6. I'm impressed that we're taking it to 6 no matter what. All I wanted was don't have them celebrating in our pool. That's the one thing I wanted. I just didn't want them celebrating in our pool. And they're not going to. They're not going to. Look, this was a team that lost 110 games 2 years ago. And we are now 2 games away potentially from the World Series. Whatever happens, happens at this point. Like, I'm expecting nothing. I mean, look, you got on one corner the Phillies lineup, and you got on the other corner a team that has to bat Pavin Smith 5th because he's the best option. Like, it's a clear mismatch. It's a clear mismatch. We have no business being here. Did we lose a bet? This score is horrific. It's early. It's early. It's early. When I was JG7, I just haven't had time to put up videos. But don't worry, it's coming back. It's coming back. I'm trying to figure out a good schedule for JG8 and 7 while also keeping up the intensity with JG9. Because JG8, I do want to do a video on the Michigan State thing. And just the copyright ramifications of public performance and whatnot. Like, it'd be a very legal kind of video. But I do have the legal background to do. I basically specialize in copyright law. So, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, they're in trouble. As soon as I saw that they ripped it from a YouTube video without vetting it, and they just played the YouTube video, I was like, oh, no. Like, I saw I was at, like, after the best game, I was at a pizzeria eating some dinner. I saw on my phone that they got it from a YouTube video. At that point, the wheels of my head just started spinning. I'm like, oh god, I gotta talk about this now. Why does God the Padres October 2023 edition? I think God just hates San Diego in general. I think he just hates San Diego. Sports. The key to being the Phillies is getting to that bullpen. Yep, exactly. The bullpen has not been good for the Phillies this series. The key really is get to Kimbrel. That's key. Get to Kimbrel. If you get to Kimbrel, we're good. PJ Fleck is a dumb decision worthy video for JG8. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I don't know why they would have. I would not have thrown the ball at the very end. I would not have done that. They got robbed, by the way. Iowa got robbed. I mean, granted, they had 2 yards of offense in the second half, but they got robbed. That was not a fair catch. His hand never went above his head. Never even came close to his head. He was just waving guys off. It's funny, like, the atmosphere last night was very relaxed for a playoff game. I think it was a lot of, okay, we're just exhausted after the last 2 games. We don't have anything left energy-wise, and we're just happy to be here. Like, we're just happy that this might not be the end necessarily. The Goddard screen pass gain of 5. Like, I've honestly heard regular season games louder than that. I was at the Friday game when the D-backs played the Braves. That was louder than last night, honestly. Now, the atmosphere for Game 4 and the Dodger atmosphere was insane. The atmosphere of Game 4, that was the loudest I've heard a stadium, not counting TIA Bank Field when the Josh Allen strip sack happened. The Josh Allen recovery for a touchdown happened. Hurts, caught, just short of the 6. A.J. Brown, 3rd and 1. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Here we go. Brotherly shove time. This is brotherly shove time all the way. 3rd and 1. You know what's coming. Nothing you can do about it. Here we go. So I really want Iowa to go 11 and 1 with a negative point differential. I want them to win the Natty with a negative point differential. That would have been hysterical. That would have been hysterical if that happened. All right, 3rd and 1. We all know what's coming. Oh, that's a long one. They are in the shotgun for now. We'll see if Hurts eventually winds up under center. It's not going to. They're going to take the snap right here with 3. Handoff goes to Gainwell, and Gainwell's not getting back to the line. Or he does, but he doesn't get anything. 4th and 1. You have to question that. You had an automatic play. I don't know what the Eagles are doing right now. Offensively, I don't know what they're doing. Really, 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal, you go run. Now you're going to do the brotherly shove, a 4th and a long 1. Flag on the play on the snap. As it stands 1st down, move them up to the 32-yard line. We'll see who this is on. It came right on the snap. And they hurried to the line after that 3rd and 1. They hurried to the line. So they figure someone on either side wasn't set. And based on Sirianni's reaction, I think this one's going to be on Philly. Based on his reaction, this one might be on the Eagles. They have 7 on the line? They might not have had 7 on the line. Fouls at both teams. Offside. And offside. Fouls will offset. Bring up 4th down again. So redo. I raised the question, why you wouldn't try that on 3rd and 1 also? You know that play always works. If 2 plays with brotherly shove. And those hands are offside, yeah. It's offsides on both teams. It's the right call. Love what that camera saw right there. That camera was right in on it. 4th and 1. You got to figure they're going to try it again. 4th and 1. Here we go. Brotherly shove time. He got it. Down to the 35. Needed 1, got 2. Another same penalty. There was another offensive lineman whose hand was on the was by the football, but there was also a defender at the same spot. Either way, 1st down. How old am I? 26. 26. The Eagles line is good. It also helps when your quarterback can squat 600 pounds. It also helps with that. Yeah, it was offsetting. It was offsetting penalties. They were both offside. Have you done a video on the Eagles court? I have not. But I have done lots of vids on the vet. No controversy related to a player yet, necessarily. Hurts, firing deep down the field, incomplete pass. The deep ball's been a bit off for Hurts this season. Intended target on that one was A.J. Brown. Brings up 2nd and 10. Yeah, you never hire friends and family. You never hire friends and family. Because it's never about business. It's never just business at that point. And he was so unqualified. So unqualified to be an offensive coordinator. So unqualified. I think you got to fire both of them at this point. If he's not going to let go of his son, you got to fire both of them. Because he's holding Iowa back. That team has too much talent defensively to be this bad. So there's a flag on this play. Incomplete pass, batted down, intended for Swift. See what this flag is. Personal foul, roughing the passer. So move him up into the red zone at the 20-yard line. Dolphins, that's 2 penalties down Christian Wilkins today. The 5th penalty of the game, and that's clear cut too. Was way more than 2 steps after releasing the ball. It was way late. Pushed him to the ground with full force. That is That is clear roughing. Do we really need to bring on Terry McAuley for that? Do we really need to bring on Terry McAuley for that? That was clear roughing. I mean, he extends his arm out after he gets rid of the football. That's clear. Like, I don't know what... Oh, I got the bot. Like, I don't know what Terry's saying, but do we really need to bring him on for that? Like, I honestly don't know why we need to bring him on for that. Swift, back to the line of scrimmage, no game. We have another donation, $2 from Daniel Johnson. Thank you so much, man. Again, any donations, I'll read the question right away. Why did Jordan Love throw that pass? He loves playing hero ball for some reason. We saw it against the Raiders, too. It was the same thing. He went deep for no reason. Just threw it up into tight coverage for no reason. He has no situational awareness. His situational awareness is so bad. He's not the guy. He's not the guy whatsoever. All right. 4 wide. Screen pass. Goddard. Goddard at the 10. Goddard's got the blocking. Goddard is in. Touchdown, Philly. First 17 was found in the end zone today. So after the roughing the passer penalty on Wilkins, the Eagles get new life, and Dallas Goedert finds the end zone. It's been a rough season for him finding the end zone. Just his second touchdown of the year. That's a big one. Gives the Eagles a 9-3 lead with the extra point by Elliott coming up. Yeah, a good Dallas Goedert play for fantasy. Wait, Terry said bad call? Why did Terry say bad call? That looked very obvious to me. Extra point is up and good. Why did Terry say it was a bad call? I mean, he pushed the guy. He extended the arms afterwards. I mean, Terry's the worst of the analysts. Terry's the worst of the officiating experts. It's not even close. But, worst 10-win team in college history. Ooh. Worst 10-win team in college history. I mean, there's probably some 10-win team in like a mid-major that... This is a home run for the Rangers. 3-1 into right field. 3-1 Rangers. There's probably some college team that was like 10-3 and they had like 3 games against Power 5 schools and lost them like 40 points each. Probably one of those. Hot seats. Rivera, he needs to go. Rivera's seat is hot. McDaniel's seat should be hot. But Mark Davis seems to be very hell-bent on keeping him for some reason. I don't know why. His seat's hot. I think Vrabel's seat is a bit hot because of just because you have a new GM in there. He might want to bring in his own guy. Plus, they've lost 12 of their last 14. Again, they don't have any talent on the team, but Staley's seat is also red hot. Who are like Dean, Terry, Gene, or Perry? Who's the best? Sterator's great. I like Blandino a lot. Blandino, I've interacted with him. He's a fun guy. He's a great guy. Pereira's also great. But yeah, every team in the MC South, their coach is on the hot seat. Every team. Worst team with a winning record right now, Atlanta. Right now, I'd say Atlanta. If Texas ends up losing this series, it'll be one of the biggest choke jobs in history. I wouldn't say that. Look, being up 2-0 on the road, I mean, you're staying in the state. It's not really a big home field advantage at all. Astros are a good team. They have the playoff experience. I wouldn't say it's one of the biggest chokes. I would say if the Phillies lose this series, it's a choke. I would say that. The Phillies somehow lose this series. Steelers have second worst. I think Falcons are worse. Yeah, Vrabel, yeah, he would get another job in 2 seconds. Rightfully so. Although he's not been the same lately. He has not been the same. He's definitely coaching a lot more conservative than before and making some really questionable decisions. But, you know, I think he's a good coach. It's just new GM with last season. I think he might want to bring in his own guy. NFC South is the worst division. It's not even close. It is not even close. All right, kickoff going to be fielded in the end zone. Miami taking it out to the 20. Barrios to the 30. Barrios down to the 33-yard line. So a nice return there. Usually see a lot of touchbacks on kickoffs now, but got to the 39-yard line for Philly. Got 33-yard line on this one. You got 1st and 10 now at the 33 for Miami. Patrick Trey for Vrabel. Belichick is a great coach. Belichick is a great coach. The problem with Belichick is that he can't draft anymore. His GMing skills are bad. But as a coach, there's nothing wrong with him. He's still a top-tier coach. It's time I'm retired. All right. 1st down. Handoff up the middle. That one, the first carry of the day for Ahmed. And that is a gain of 1 yard there, taken down by Davis. Jordan Davis, 2nd and 9. I believe that's the first positive run for Miami by a running back today. It's 1 yard. Yeah, Rivera's not a good coach. Rivera's not a good coach. He needs to be fired. He needs to be fired whatsoever. Treating like roughing the passer. Why? I don't get how it's not roughing the passer. And I think we've gone way too far the other way with roughing the passer, that like everything is roughing. So like I think there were some really bad roughing calls. Play action, Tyreek Hill, nice scrap at the 41-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 3. But look, Hurts got rid of the ball. Wilkins took 3 steps and then pushed him. Wilkins' arms were down by his side, and then he went up and went like that. Like, that's clear roughing. I don't know what McCauley's talking about. I don't know what Tree's talking about. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. 3rd and 3. 3 wide. 1 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Barrios down, motion's over. Tua. They send 4. He's looking. That is incomplete. Bad throw there. Barrios looking for a flag. He's not going to get it. I don't even think that was even remotely catchable. Tua was throwing an out route, and Barrios is running a curl, and it's a quick 3 and out for Miami. So the offense is stuck in the mud right now. Just it didn't show on stream. Ooh, that is odd. Let me see. Do you say anything with the donation? Because I feel bad. I don't know why I didn't show it on stream. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure it went through. So that punt is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Man, Bailey's having a rough day. That is a bad punt there. It's a net of just 39 yards after a 32-yard punt earlier. Rough one for Bailey. Not that he's had to punt a whole lot today. Let's call for what it is. Let me just see. Sometimes, like, let's just see. Because usually it tells you if it comes. No, it didn't. It didn't come. If you did donate 10, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it didn't come through, so I'm not sure. Not sure what that's about. As we have 5 more gifted memberships by Mike Sarzo. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Tons of generosity today on stream. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Let me see who's got the memberships. Who's got the memberships here? Who's got these? We've got Anthony Rivera, Trevor Chard, John Ryan McGregor, John Jones, and Jose Rosario, and Greg Diner is gifting a membership as well. Thank you so much. Wow, the generosity. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Who's got this one? Michael Piz getting gifted a membership. So again, as members, you get the green text next to your name. You get the emojis next to your name. You get the custom, what else do you get? You get the custom emojis you can use, including the 4 emojis that you see with the Eagles and the Dolphins, and we're going to update those tomorrow for Vikings 49ers. You also get, on top of that, you get access to our members only once a month Q&A stream, which is happening this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you will also get your name at the end of each video and your name during the slideshow that appears in the top right corner of the screen. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, really. Really appreciate all the generosity. And I think we're now just 33 members away. Let me just double check. Because based on how many members you have at the time, not all time. So let me double check and see where we are in terms of memberships. How many away are we? I don't think we're that far away. I don't think we're that far away. I don't think we are far away at all. I think we went down a bit from yesterday because some memberships expired, but we will find out for sure. We will find out for sure. It's very up in the air. Very up in the air with YouTube sometimes. Very, very up in the air. Speaking of memberships, Isaac Cobb's gifting a membership. Oh my goodness, and he's in one of our top tiers too. We got a really cool video coming out that he requested about Patriots game. Kevin, I don't want to butcher that last name. But Kevin getting gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Isaac, and thank you, Kevin, for being a long time fan of the channel, for getting the membership. Swift, gain of, actually loses a yard there, bottle up the line. 2nd and 11 coming up. Miami beats up on the weaker teams, but their teams expose them. And I think this is a big test for Miami. This is a big test for Miami and this offense. Because you're right, they have beaten up on a lot of weaker teams, but this is like one of the best teams they played this season. Buffalo, they didn't really rise to the occasion that game. See what happens here. We'll see what happens here. 2nd and 11. Hurts. Comeback route by Brown. Brown breaks 1, breaks 2. The 3rd tackle, I don't know if he's got the 1st. It's awfully close. Brown is still on the ground. That would be a bad loss for the Eagles. Slow to his feet. Walking on his own power to the sideline. That's good. We'll see if he's got the 1st down. I think it's going to be just short. Yeah, Giants need to stick with Tyler the rest of the season. I agree. Daniel Jones is not the guy. He's really not the guy. Never has been. Never will be. Tigers or Brewers? Who wins in Cancun? Brewers were a good team that year. I take the Brewers. Oh, they are getting them the 1st. Wow. Nice effort there by Brown. Handoff goes to Swift. Swift, gain of 3 yards there, brought down by David Long Jr. So 2nd and 7 come up. Fact or fiction, Bills missed the playoffs this year. I think they make it, but I just can't see a team with that much talent missing it. I just can't. Because the AFC North, I mean, I don't know how good any of the teams are in that besides Baltimore. AFC West is a mess. AFC South, Minshew's too turnover prone. Houston, I don't know how much longer. I mean, I think they're a good team, but I'm not sure they have. There's a lot of youth on that team. I don't know if Stroud's going to hit a rookie wall. I don't know. I think Buffalo still makes it, but win the division might be a different story. Gain of just 2 yards there on the catch by Jones. Julio Jones, his 1st grab as a Philadelphia Eagle. Feels so weird seeing him wear the number 80 jersey. But Julio Jones, probable Hall of Famer. Be very surprised if he's on the Hall of Fame. He's one of the greatest receivers of all time. 903 catches, 13,629 yards entering this game. Just signed with the Eagles a few days ago. 3rd and 4. Ball to 36. Hurts, Dolphins send 5. 1st read out there, 2nd read out there, has to escape the pocket. He's going to use his feet. He's going to get the 1st down at the 40. Flag on the play, pushed out the 41-yard line. Ball comes out the end. See what the flag is. As it stands, it's a gain of 5 and a 1st down, but we're going to check on the flag. Holding on the defense. So decline the penalty. Add it to the end of the play. Move to the 46. 1st down. Yeah, McDermott's getting a bit iffy. For me. If Pats beat Miami, Washington, Indy before the bye, do they make playoffs? No. Pats do not have a chance in the world of making it. Their offense is not anything special. They're not a talented team. The Patriots are not making the playoffs. Even if they win those games, they're not making it. 1st and 10. I don't think they're going to win those games. Not all of them, at least. Handoff up the middle. Nothing doing. Bottled up on the play. Jerome Baker having a very solid game. Broski, a member for 2 months now in the McCardle tier. Thank you so much. 2 months membership. Love this channel. Thank you so much, man, Broski. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How many penalties on the Dolphins now? I think that's 6 or 7 already. I think it's 6 or 7. Dolphins are obligated to collect penalties like candy. Yeah, they're shooting stilts on the foot. Can't do that against this Philly team. 2nd and 8. Throwing. Ball is caught by Devontae Smith. Leaping grab down to the 40-yard line. Gain of 16 yards on the play. Into plus territory. 1st down. Yeah, I'm hoping to start JG7 up again soon. I really am. I just have not had a whole lot of time to do everything I need to do. Because I want to get a lot of content with JG9 and then JG8 and JG7. Like, I want to do so much for the channels. I just don't have the time or the resource to do. Really, I wouldn't do nothing but make videos if I could. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do it. Oh, that clock was never starting. My apologies. That clock was never starting. All right, let's try that again. Handoff. Gainwell. Bottled up again. Gainwell. I think he's got no yards today on 3 carries. Maybe got a yard out of that, but more like an inch. 2nd and 9. Tyrod didn't do much. Yeah, but he can throw deep down the field. It's not pretty. I'm not saying he's any good, but compared to Daniel Jones, he doesn't make negative plays. That's the thing. Tyrod Taylor does not make negative plays. Daniel Jones does. Tyrod Taylor won't shoot your team in the foot. He's not going to win you games, but he's not going to shoot your team in the foot. 2nd down play action. This Dolphins said 4. Hit on the throw. That ball is caught by Smith. Oh my goodness. Gain of 3. That was almost a fumble and a pick, and it ends up being a gain of 3 for Philly. Wow. Let's see. That ball, arm was coming forward. That would have been a nickel pass. That ball was wobbling up there. It was batted down on the play by Cameron Good. Thought he made a good play on the ball, but it just goes to Devontae Smith for a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6 at the 36-yard line. Obviously, well within Jake Elliott's range as long as you don't take a sack. They're going to hand it off to Gainwell. And do you not have trust in your quarterback? Why are you... Unless you're going for a 4th, I don't know why you would. I mean, you haven't been able to get anything going on the ground today. You're in field goal range. As long as you don't take a sack, you're fine. So do you not trust your quarterback there? I'm not sure I agree with it. Unless they're going to go for it. And they're lining up to go... Why? It's a 51-yard kick. Unless they're just trying to draw him off. They might just be trying to draw him off. I don't see how they actually go for it. Oh my God, they're actually going for it. 4th down. Hurts. First 3 not there. He has to avoid the sack by Chubb. He's going to use his legs. Then he's going to throw on the run. Ball is caught! Oh my goodness! Touchdown, A.J. Brown! Oh my goodness, I did not agree with that at all, but it works. It works. They go for on 4th and 4 despite being in field goal range. Hurts extends the play, finds A.J. Brown. We'll see if he was down at the 1 before he got in. Either way, a heck of a play. And the Eagles up by 2 scores. We'll see. Was he down at the 1? That's the only question left. Elbow's down at the 1. No, that's coming back. That's coming back. He's down at the 1. He's down at the 1. But we will we'll put a poll. I think the left elbow came down at the 1. I think this one's coming back. Either way, huge conversion. We'll bring up probably the tush push. But I think this one's coming back. I think he was down the 1. But again, called a scoring play. You can automatically review it. The elbow, yeah, I think that elbow comes down at the 1. All right, they already overturned it. They already overturned it. Elbow was down, butt was down. First and goal at the 1. Either way, huge conversion. Again, I would not have done that. I would not have gone for it there. It was an interesting call on 3rd down to run it, and then go for it on 4th and 4 when you're in field goal range. First and goal at the 1. Hurts under center. Is the tush push coming? It is. You can't stop it. You can only hope to contain it. That should be a touchdown, and it is. 16-3 Philly. Jalen Hurts ducks underneath everyone and gets the brotherly shove to go. Had a big one last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say, against the Rams at the end of the first half. Had one against the Jets. Had rushing touchdown last week against the Jets. Just keeps finding the end zone. You see on the screen. franchise record now for a quarterback, tying Randall Cunningham in just his 4th season. Remember, he didn't really play in his first season. So you only wonder how many more he's going to get as an Eagle. Yeah, you just have to wonder. Elliott, the extra point. Braden Mann, the hole. The kick is up. It is perfect. 17-3. Now, the good news for Miami, they do get the ball to start the second half. Miami gets the ball to start the second half. So, if you do score here, you have a chance to double up. You do have a chance to double up. But the offense has just been stuck in the mud today. The Dolphins, negative rushing yards. The only drive that got into plus territory started there after a defensive play with Christian Wilkins. So many penalties. It's not been great. It's not been great. No sound. That's odd. Try refreshing. That's odd. I think it's a U issue. Might be a U issue on that one. Try refreshing. Sacramento MLS will happen at some point. The other sports, no. MLS, I think, will. I mean, they had an MLS team, and then the owners didn't pay the money, so it stinks what happened to Sacramento Republic. It stinks what happened to Sacramento Republic. Is Chiefs-Eagles going to wind up being the football Warrior-Cavs? Now, this league changes so much on a year-to-year basis. I don't see any scenario where you see the same teams in the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. It's only happened once where there were 2. Where it was back-to-back years. And then it was Dallas-Buffalo. And that only happened once. There's so much variance, especially playoffs where it's one game. I can't see that happening. And Miami's not good enough up front. All right, again, need A-Chance in it? A-Chance not playing. A-Chance hurt. Again, we have this stream, and then we'll do our post-game stream. Do our Jaguars recap 3 days later. We'll see how that is. It's going to be interesting doing it 3 days later. Yeah, they're not going to change anything with the tush push. Because it's not even that effective. It's only effective for the Eagles. You can't ban a play that only works for one team. You can't really... I don't see how you can ban the tush push. I really don't see... As if it was so easy, everyone would do it. But people try doing it, and they fail. They fail every time. Yeah, no, we're getting Ian Gold, Charles Davis. That's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. I think that's the best crew that CBS has. Although Romo was pretty good today. Romo was actually pretty good today. All right, here we go. Kicking it off. 17-3 ball game. Philly looking to avenge last week's loss to the Jets. Dolphins, their explosive offense, just 36 yards today. Their defense has been on the field a lot. Girlfriend crying into a pillow. Sad, I feel bad for... It's early. It's early. I mean, we're still in the first half. It's very six that went out to the 27. Plus, they've only lost one time this year so far. They've only lost one time. Like, they're still a very good team. They're still a very good team. Broke a disposable plastic plate? Oh. That's a bit concerning. Like, accidentally, like, threw it. Because that's... I've never broken anything during a game. Yeah, Romo was good today. Look, I've criticized Romo a lot lately. Romo, that was the best I've heard him in years. Romo was very good today. He was actually breaking stuff down. There were times where Gene Sterador spoke and he kept quiet. He let the broadcast... I thought Romo did a very good job. And he had some good jokes with Nance, too. 2nd and 4 after the game of 6. I honestly think... Romo just need... I know there's a good announcer in Romo somewhere because we've seen it before. We saw that today. Honestly, we've seen that today. We have seen that today. Romo did a very good job. Waddle was going into the room with a back injury. Ooh, that would not be good. That would not be good. Yeah, no one's taking fair catches on kickoffs. It's good. It feels weird. It feels weird. But I do like it. It feels weird actually seeing kickoff returns again. Maybe Romo watched your video. Maybe. Maybe. But, you know, like, if he does more of that, like, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Like, he called a very good game today. I was very impressed with Romo today. Like, that's why he's the number one guy on CBS. That's why he's the lead analyst. There's a good broadcaster in there somewhere. If he just prepares for games and knows when to let the broadcast breathe, like, he was very good today. Yeah, Romo called to Gene. I was expecting him to interrupt dozens of times like usual. Yeah, he didn't. He let it into Gene. Gene spoke, and then that was it. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Romo, this is going to be his third Super Bowl. Right, yeah, this will be number 3 for him. 53 was the first, and then did 55, and then this one, yeah. Second 6. It's going to be a wide receiver pass. Trick play time. Here we go. Trick play. Cedric Wilson taken down the 25. Blown up all the way. And we have a flop at the end. Oh, wait a second. Flag came afterwards. I think a Dolphin pushed an Eagle. And I think the Eagle sold it well. I couldn't tell who it was. That was quite the sell job. This was after the play. This flag came after the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 as things stand. Wilson 8 on the pass attempt to Cedric Wilson. The flag came after the play. This was a sell job all the way. This was a sell job all the way. Okay, fouls at both teams. All right. All right, so hands to the face on Carter. Fouls upset after the play. So 3rd and 15. All right. That was quite the sell job by Carter. That was quite the flop. I saw that flop. I was like, I know that, like, I saw a flag after that. Like, please tell me they bought the flop. Now, they get off saying fouls for hands on the face, which is the right call. But, oh my God. Carter, why'd you think that was going to work? Why did you think that was going to work? Carter's had a very good season so far. But why did he think that was going to work? Third and 13, movement before the play. False start. Another penalty. I think that's 8 now on Miami already. Against a good team, the last thing you can afford to do is shoot yourself in the foot. And that's Cotton. Again, remember, Cotton did not start last week. Isaiah Wynn is the injured Dolphin. So Cotton's had to be thrown in there. And he's already been called for 2 penalties today. 3rd and 18. Can they get a play before the 2-minute warning? 6 penalties within 2 that offset or were declined. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Eagles send 4. Tua looking deep. Sideline. Caught! What a catch! Down to the 49-yard line. It's Wilson. Might not be able to throw the ball on the last play, but able to catch it there. Gain of 29 yards at midfield. A huge play for Miami. They're right back in it. Yeah, I'll score that flop by Jalen Carter. They'll make him on, man. They'll make him on, man. That was amazing. That was one of the greatest flops I've seen. Oh, she was dancing to the Sunday Night Song. You forgot Clean. Oh, okay. That's different. Okay, that's different. Okay. I was gonna say. Like, I've, like, accidentally broken stuff before, but not, like, during a game. Like, just happened. Like that's happened before. Where it's like, oh, that was not supposed to happen. But, okay, yeah. That's good, at least. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely done that before. Where it was like, oh, wait a second. Yeah, that was an NBA level flop. That was great. You know, come on, man, it's nothing. If it was, I'm glad it's not a thing anymore. It got bad by the end. It was showing, like, either obvious stuff or it was showing college highlights and stuff that had nothing to do with the NFL. Yeah, I think ESPN finally has a working formula. With Scott Van Pelt running the show, they've got a working formula now. Walmart Christmas commercial, yeah. Once you get quarter 4, they're going to start. Once quarter 4 happens, they start. Broski with the 5. Thank you so much. I don't understand why people hate the tush push. I don't like the Eagles, but I have no problem with the play, especially since it works so well for them. I think they hate it for a few reasons. Number one, it works every time. Now, granted, it's only works for Philly. Every time that tries it fails. But I think they hate seeing plays that have a 100% success rate. Number 2, I think there's definitely the argument to be made that pushing guys forward like that is not really football. It's more rugby. And we kind of outlawed that in the first place, so you can't push guys forward. So what makes this play any different? Number 3, it's just kind of boring to watch a QB sneak. Like, it's not really a fun play. So I think that's why. But I would not ban it. I would not ban it at all. Burkhardt Olsen, guarantee if they do Cowboy games. Yeah, I mean, if the Cowboys are good, they're playing a good opponent, yeah. I like Kugler Sanchez. I really like Kugler Sanchez. I think that's a very good pairing. I think Sanchez is very underrated. Kugler is very underrated as well. I think that's the 3rd best team that Fox has right now. They're not treated like it, but I think that's the 3rd best team they have. Watch Montana State, Sacramento State last night. 4th quarter down by 11. Sac State went from 4th and 7 on their own 28 and failed. Is that a dumb decision? I did not see that game. How much time was left? How much time was left on the clock? Because down by 11, you kind of have to get desperate. All right, first down at the 50. Tua, they send 4. Out route, caught by Berrios. Berrios stays in bounds, makes a man miss, dives down to the 43. So they're in plus territory for the 2nd time today. First time on their own accord offensively. 2nd and 3 coming up. Dolphins have all 3 timeouts. Time is not an issue. Remember, they do get the ball to start the second half, so they can double up. All right, 2nd and 3. 8 or so minutes. No, I get it. You got to get desperate when you're down by 2 scores midway through. Over the middle, ball is caught. Tyreek Hill down to the 29. Gain of 14 yards, 1:10 left. So you're in field goal range at least. Touchdown cuts it to a 1-score game. Remember, they do get the ball to start the second half. Michael, over the 2. Frank be with you and with your spirit as well, man. And with your spirit as well. May Frank be with you. Hopefully the grind is going well right now. Out route caught. Can he get out of bounds? He cannot. That clock is... Oh, no, he was tackled in bounds. The clock should not have stopped. His forward progress was being stopped in bounds. Not that really matters. I mean, Miami's got 3 timeouts. It's not really a big issue, but... Second symbol, the 26. Yeah, I hope Brady doesn't ever go to Fox. I like Burkhardt Olsen. Everyone's better with Goose than Schlereth, because Schlereth does nothing. Look, there's some announcers that are great. They just get paired up with terrible people. Paired up with people that can't speak. It's always tough. Tua has to avoid the sack. He cannot. Down he goes to the 28-yard line. Brought down the play by Nolan Smith, the Georgia man. And timeout is called. We'll see who took it. We'll see who took the timeout. If it's Miami who took it, that raises an interesting question for Philly, because now you might have time now. If you're Philly, you got to stop here. Yeah, I don't know if I would have taken a timeout there if I'm Miami. I honestly don't know if I would have taken the timeout. Would have let it run down to like 25 seconds before getting a playoff. I don't agree with taking a timeout there if I'm Miami. Because now, if you don't get the first down here, Philly's going to have time to drive down the field with 3 timeouts in their back pocket. How am I a whole minute behind? That makes no sense. I'm watching live on Cox. I don't know how that's even possible. All right. Best SpongeBob episode made after the first movie? Krusty Towers. Krusty Towers, easily. Easily Krusty Towers. 3rd and 8. 5 on play clock. Also 28. Man in motion. Tua. They send 5. He's going deep. End zone shot. He's got him. He's got Tyreek. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. What a grab over the shoulder. Had a touchdown last week. Keeps his hot streak going. Dolphins finally score a touchdown. That's number 7 for Tyreek. That leads the league for receiving touchdown standpoint. They did give Philly some time to work with, but what a grab and what a throw. Clubhouse leader for tomorrow's 7 decisions. As it's a home run for the Rangers. 4-1 bowl game. What's that ball one? No, that drifted foul. My apologies. That drifted foul at the very last minute. Kick by Sanders is up. Low snap. It's right down the middle. 39 seconds left. Eagles do have time, but that was what Miami needed. They do get the balls for the second half, so they had a chance to double up. They got to stop here. They're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. Now, dumb decisions leader of the clubhouse. I mean, Staley's going to get one for that clock management at the end of the first half. We're also going to have Ron Rivera get one. Rivera's getting one for the penalty acceptance thingy. CBS and Taylor Swift, they did a good job. They didn't overdo it, but, I mean, it was funny. Graphics were pretty funny. The guy you're playing as Tyreek Hill, so naturally is blowing up this game. I mean, he blows up every game. He blows up every single game. 17-10. We got a close one here. Offense is starting to heat up. Through a slow first quarter, starting to heat up a bit. They'll come down the house and your girlfriend, thank you, cheated. Yeah. That'll be good for them. Again, it's early. It's early. And look, even the Dolphins lose this game. You're 5-2. You're still a very good team. It's not a bad game to lose. It's the hardest game on the schedule on paper. Plus, if you're going to lose games in the NFC. So you have the tiebreakers. I mean, they had to show Taylor Swift. They had to. And they showed her at the right moments, too. NBC, I think we're going to broadcast NBA at some point. What am I streaming my game from? I'm watching it on cable. Like, this is live. This is as live as it can be. I feel like I can show you, because right now it's just a commercial. I'm just going to show you really quickly. I'm just going to show you what I'm dealing with. So, look. This... Wait. Alright, so I'm going to hit the fast forward button. It says I'm live. There's nothing I can do. Even when I say go live, I'm literally live. I'm literally watching on cable. So, this is all like I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm literally watching it. It should be, but it shouldn't be that delayed. Like, cause I've watched stuff before on like I'm gonna do some streams in New York when I visit family over like the winter time and whatnot, and you'll see. Like, Cable, Optimum, they're on time. Cable and Optimum are on time. So it's bizarre. It's bizarre. All right, 17-10. If you're Miami here, you're just going to kick away from Boston Scott. He had a big return earlier to the 39-yard line. How many yards does Trevor Lawrence throw against 4'9" defensive backs from Switzerland in the Olympics? Throw a touchdown every single play. Like, trust me, if I could go ahead at any point, I would. It's out of my control. Yeah, Optimum, like, I've had my issues with Optimum, but in terms of the actual speed, it's right on time. Optimum's right on time. You know, yeah, Optimum is right on time with over the air. Because I've watched many games on Optimum in my life. And it's always been right on time. I know Cox is behind. I don't know why. Gavin Hall with a $10. Thank you so much. Let me get to the question for this play right here. So we have 4 wide, 1 on the near side, 3 on the far side. Hurts drops back. They send 4. Can't take the sack. And he does. And now I think Philly's just going to go into the half. I don't think you try anything here if you're Philly. Second time today, Hurts has gone down. At least he held on to the ball there. Gavin Hall with a 10. Thank you so much. No longer concerned from T-Law. Neither am I. He is fine injury-wise. He looks totally fine to me. The knee is not a concern. Then again, I don't know why we even ran a play with Trevor where he was the lead blocker. I don't know why that was ever an option in the book. So that is going to end the first half. A great ending to the half for Miami after a poor start. 17-10 ball game. Peacock is like 20 seconds after of DirecTV. Yeah, that is odd. Have I got an antenna for watching NBC games? Over-the-air games? I don't know if that would make a difference. I don't know if that would make a difference. I don't like have any, like, it has to be like one of those wall antennas. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I do have Peacock. I do have Peacock. So here's what I'm going to try to do, because my internet speed is really good. Here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to go on Peacock and watch, and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. I'm going to see if that makes any difference whatsoever. So, we're going to try that right now. We're going to try that since we have the halftime break. Because it's bugging me as much as it's bugging you guys. ABC, the broadcast schedule. Yeah, they are going to broadcast one. Do the Jags beat the Niners? I mean, we could. I'm not banking on it, but we could. You have wall antenna. All right. Let me watch now with Peacock. All right. Let's watch. No, I don't want to watch SNL. I want to watch this. All right. Let's try this. Maybe I have to do it like this. We'll see. We're going to see. Peacock's delayed too, but how is it as delayed as Cox? That's the real question. I just want to get as close to real time as possible. I don't see any commercials. Just this coverage will resume shortly. Picture quality is not great right now. Maybe it'll improve in a bit. Picture quality is not great right now with Cox, or with that. All right. Close up to transmitters 3 mile or less, an indoor antenna should work. All right. Now picture quality is better. All right. Here's what I'm going to try. All right. I'm going to turn on, so I have 2 TVs with cable. I have the one right now, and I've got the one in my main room. I'm going to put both of those on. All right. So I'm going to be right back really quickly. I want to see where this is and where the Cox one is. I want to see, because I'm very curious. Again, we're just doing this right now. Give me 1 quick second. We're just seeing where we are. Picture-wise. And again, won't really be able to tell until we're actually at halftime. Not commercials anymore. So just keep that in mind. Again, I'm going to turn on NBC in my main room. And we're going to see where we are. I want to see when the halftime show starts, and if it does, where the other thing starts. We're just running an experiment right now. We're still commercials, so we're not going to see anything just yet. No, because it's bugging me too. I'm wondering the same thing. Break out the dancing lobsters. That's what really should be. Break out the dancing lobsters. You're playing both streams. All right. So, again, I'm watching on Peacock on my smart TV instead of cable. And now we're going to see, once we get back to like the halftime show, we're going to see how far behind we are. I'm going to pick whichever one is ahead the most. Whatever point in the game, so 4-6 out, there's runners on first and third, 1 out. That just happened. See a close-up shot of Tucker on first base. All right, just waiting to see when we're back to the show. Did that show halftime on Peacock? Because I'm seeing a lot of Peacock ads, but I'm not seeing the... Okay, now we're going to the halftime show. All right, here we go. Show my data with the NFL? Yeah, why not? I don't care. Cock is the only cable. All right, halftime show just started. All right, so let me see. Say Maria Taylor talking, and we are... Oh, my goodness. All right, so... All right, so I got bad news, guys. I got bad news. Peacock is even more behind than cable. Peacock is even more behind than cable. So that is an issue. Peacock is even further behind than Cox is. Yeah, we go to Z-Max games. Yes, I have been going to them. Went to the one last night, went to one on Friday. I didn't go to the one on Thursday because Jaguars playing, so didn't do that. Jags come first with everything. But yeah, my cable is actually... I think Fowler's good. I think Fowler's fine. I do not have an antenna. No antenna. But I think I might have to invest in one. Although it doesn't change the fact that I'm behind with Amazon Thursday night games compared to everyone else. And behind Monday... Although, it wouldn't matter for Monday Football now that everything's on ABC. Yeah, this is bizarre. Alright, I think we're just going to leave it on... Alright, now let me try going back. Alright. So Bills Pats highlight. Seki just scored. Let's see. You know, Cable's further ahead than Peacock. Cable's further ahead. True or false? Jags win on Sunday over Trey & Company. What will the score be? I think... Look, it's tough to win 5 in a row. It is very tough to win 5 in a row in this league. I think we win. I think it's going to be a typical Jaguars game, typical Steelers game, where the Steelers look terrible, but they don't... But they somehow hang around. The Jaguars look like they should dominate, and they don't. If I had to guess... If I had to guess what the score is... 20-17 Jaguars. 20-17. Do I have any Kelly Green? I do. I do have Kelly Green. I have this one right here, you can see, and I have that one over there. I do have the Kelly Green helmets. I have some other ones as well, but I do have these. Talking about these. I do have this little Kelly Green one. Amazon got yelled at by the NFL for showing the play sheet. Yeah, they didn't show them during the Saints Jaguars game. Really, it was good. It was good. I was worried that they were going to, but they didn't really show any, which was nice. You know what Eagles should get the games. Oh, Al Michaels doing the Sunday day games. Oh, he would be bored out of his mind. Portland, I think, will get teams at some point in those leagues. Thoughts on Ravens lines? Ravens, when they're playing like that, no one's stopping them. And Lamar Jackson is playing at an MVP level right now. He's looking phenomenal. He is looking absolutely phenomenal. I'm missing the halftime more. 24-13 will be 17-13 before ETN puts it with a touchdown. I could see that. Maybe cover the play sheet if you're the coach. No, you shouldn't have to do that for the cameras. No, you shouldn't have to do that for the cameras at all. The problem wasn't that, like, if you're dumb enough to show your play sheet to, like, where people can see it, like, regularly, that's one thing. But the problem is that, like, they're just having the play sheet out, like, regular, and then these cameras are just zooming in, like, 4K on them. Like, you shouldn't have to cover it up for, like, technology purposes. Like, that's crazy. Bills are in trouble. Bills are in some trouble. They have not looked good offensively lately. Dorsey is an OC. He's not cut out for this. Refs seem to be off this year. I mean, they're always off. I mean, they've been terrible for a while now. NBA on Fox, #1 broadcast team, Chris Myers, Van Gundy, and Jackson. Oh, boy. Be a train wreck waiting to happen. And we got a 17-10 ball game. We got 3 minutes left until the start of the second half. And we got some videos coming out tomorrow. We'll do overtime after this. If you remember, you can use those emojis. Donations really help the channel out a lot as well. I'll get to your question right away with those. And again, thank you guys so much for all in the support. This has been a fun stream so far. Fun game, too. 17-10. Yeah, Emberg Olsen was a very good duo. Yeah, you get the Eagle, the Dolphin, the Retro Eagle, and the Retro Dolphin. And tomorrow we'll have Vikings and 49ers as well. Yeah, Baggett's a fun story. CBS did not have the line of scrimmage of the first down line for 2 quarters. Wow. I did not even notice that. That'll be an interesting thing to look at. And my body right now is just acting very, very weird in terms of energy level. So again, apologies if I seem a bit off. It's been a bit weird lately. Not beginning last night due to working on videos, and I think it's starting to. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Will Bally Sports ever come back? No, and I hope they never do. I hope they never do. The Jets are looking their chops right now. They are looking their chops over this one. Jets in a bye week. This would be a good week for them. The Dolphins lose and the Bills lose. Be a good week for them. I mean, we haven't seen any of Jackson Mahomes lately. We have not seen anything of Jackson Mahomes lately. I think once the allegations came to light, we have not seen anything. Which is good. Which is good. Steelers Jaguars, you have the option to go. Should he go? Yes, 100%. Go to that game. That'll be a fun game. Be a fun game. Absolutely go to that. That'll be a fun atmosphere too. I got quiet? Ooh. I don't know about... I feel like I'm speaking the same volume. Taylor Swift singing the call. I would watch that. I would watch that. Yeah, Pats won. Pats beat the Bills. Pats beat the Bills. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, cricket was great too. Cricket was great too. Well, as a gambling company like Bally allowed to own RSN, they just wanted to dump the RSNs. Fox had to dump the RSNs once the Disney deal went through because it was a monopoly. So they just had to dump the RSNs, and I think Bally was like the only one that wanted them. And sure enough, it has been a train wreck. Absolute train wreck. Showtime Sports shutting down for this year. Another casualty cable cutting. Yeah. I didn't really watch Showtime for anything sports-wise. I'll take Bally over WGN. I'll take that over WGN. Take the initials of Bally Sports to know what the best majority thinks of their production value. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, we're about to start the third quarter. Dolphins get the ball to start. 70% of you now rhyme with the Eagles. I think it was 59% of you rhyme with the Dolphins at the start of the game. Now it's just down to 30. But Miami does get the ball to start this quarter. So we're going to see what happens here. The only 1 o'clock game you got with Giants? See on Red Zone a lot, yeah. Why are playoff tickets so cheap in Arizona? Philly Standing Room only tickets were going for $200. AZ, I saw tickets to the first level behind the plate going for $280. A few reasons. Number one, they were expensive for games 4 and 5. 4 and 5, they were expensive. 3, because it was a 2 o'clock game, and we were down 2-0, not so much. But the thing with Arizona, that stadium is gigantic. That's the thing about Chase Field. That stadium is gigantic. They built that thing way too big. That stadium holds about 49,000 people. Kickoff going to be fielded by Berrios. Down to the 28-yard line. Yeah, changing the time right now. 13 minutes for halftime, so I forgot to do that. Here we go. 1st and 10, Bulls at the 27-yard line about. Player goes harder than Kelly Green. I think Reddick goes harder than Kelly Green. Daniel Jones gives you the best chance to win. No, he does not. No, he does not. Gowdy was great. Gowdy was great. All right. Yeah, that same holds like 49,000. I think Citizens Bank Park holds... It's definitely not that much. 42. Yes, I think that's part of just supply and demand. Plus, Arizona is also a very transplant city. Very transplant in many ways. It has no gain on the play. Running game struggles continue for Miami. Very transplant city, unlike Philly. And things are cheaper in Arizona than Philly. Things cost a lot less to live in Arizona than it does in Philadelphia. So I think that's part of it too. That's part of it too. Things are just way cheaper out here. Like Cardinals tickets are dirt cheap. Second down. Tua fires slant route caught by Hill. Hill at the 45 goes down at the 47-yard line. Gain of 18 yards on the play. Brought down by Terrell Edmonds. First down. Indiana Central Time Zone. Are they not already? I thought Oh, the Colts played in Central Time. A Diwali game? What teams would be considered? I don't know what teams would be considered for the Diwali game. I don't know which ones would. Alright, first down. Yeah, I still think Pats are a bottom 5 team, but it does help them. First down. It's going to be an end around to Mostert. Mostert! He's got some room at the 50. Mostert, that's one of the best runs of the day, out to the 47-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Didn't look like he had anything there at first, but they tried some trickeration. Mostert finally gets something going, 2nd and 4. $15 for an actual seat. Yeah, Game 3 was an anomaly. Game 3 was an anomaly. Game 3 was a combination of D-backs were down 2-0, plus it was a 2 o'clock day game. Plus 8 games Friday, Saturday. It was an anomaly. Games 4 and 5 were not. They were playoff prices. Games 4 and 5, I think Gedden was like 150 or something like that. And I have season tickets, so I didn't pay anything. Handoff, gain of 5 on the play. Mostert with the first down. Mostert, much better drive for him after having negative yards in the first half. Oh, Indiana's Eastern now? I did not know that. I did not know they were Eastern now. I thought they were Central. Yeah, H-Chan's hurt. Yeah, H-Chan's hurt. Oh, my clock was never starting. All right, here we go. First down, the 43-yard line. Play action. Tua has some time. Now going to dump it off in the flat to the running back. No gain on the play. Nice over heel tackle there by Reddick, having a phenomenal day. Ahmed, nothing doing there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Indiana would cede Gary to Illinois. Yeah, there are no good stories about Gary. There are no good stories about Gary, Indiana. There are no good stories. It's a save that no one wants to go to. Seats by first base. Seats by first base. 2nd down. Hill's now line about wide. Hill makes the grab. Can he get to the outside corner? He does. 40-35. See if he got the first down. There was a flag on the play, though. So someone will be coming back anyways. Holding on the offense. So we'll be holding based on the initial signal by the referee. Move it back to the 47-yard line. Yeah, some called a lot of Super Bowls, yeah. Yeah, Cardinals have only won 2 home games over the last 2 years. Yeah, it's also like a bad stadium to get to. It's a pain in the butt getting there. Absolute pain in the butt getting there. I've ranted on that so many times before. All right, 2nd and 19. Ball's at the 49-yard line. Tua fires. Go route. Ahmed, incomplete. Looked like a wheel there for Ahmed, but 3rd and 18 coming up. NASCAR get a new TV deal down for the Cup Series. I mean, I think they'll get a new TV deal. I don't know how good it's going to be. Ratings have not been great. Gifted memberships. So how gifted memberships work are like this. When you get gifted a membership, the first month is free. After that, you have the option to renew yourself or to let it expire. You will never have to pay for the first month when you get gifted membership. 3rd and 18 screen pass. Ball is caught by Mostert. Mostert brought down at the 45-yard line by Cunningham. A promising drive from Miami ends, and they'll have to punt this one away on 4th and 12. So, like, you'll get the next 30 days completely free. After that, your membership will expire. And you'll have the option at that point to pay and renew the membership or just let it expire. But it's not like you get randomly charged for it. So. What should you get grandma for your birthday? I don't know your grandma that well. So, I don't know what to get, but just something from the heart. Just something from the heart that she likes. Cards for the Jags next year. You mean 2025. They're going to play in 2025, not 2024. What will I do? I'm going to the game. I mean, that's not even a question. Oh, wait, is it next year? Wait, 2017. Wait, we played 2017, so yeah, 2024. Right? No. No, wait, what? No, 2025. I was right. I don't know. My brain is just, holy cow. Bailey is not a great game punting. This punt, though, is much better. We'll see where they spot this. Out of the 2, 3, walking up to the 4. Walking to the 4-yard line. It's a 41-yard punt, no return. Philly's going to start with a strap inside their 5. Much better punt there by Bailey after 2 really bad punts to start. Yeah, 2025, yeah, I'm going to be at that game. Go in a circle, go in a circle. I love that Family Guy skit. I love that one. Yep. Grandma's like, you in their 50s. Probably ask your parents what your grandma would want. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really great with gifts. Not really great. So Philly gets this ball at the 4. Yeah, it's going to be 2025. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. Can't wait for the Vikings come here next month on what should be a flex Sunday night football game. Yeah, there's no way that is not going to get flexed. Vikings Broncos will get flexed. There is no way it's not. My guess is Jaguars 49ers will become a Sunday night game. I'd be very surprised if it's not at this point. I'm shocked Bears Chargers is next week. Like, God help us all for that one. But oh, I know. Wait, Jets Raiders is week 10. Week 11 is the Vikings Broncos. Yeah, what's going to get flexed into that spot? CBS can protect the game. They have Steelers Browns, Cardinals Texans, Titans Jags, Raiders Dolphins, Jets Bills, Seahawks Rams. All right. Probably protect Jets Bills. So you're probably looking at Steelers Browns for Sunday night. My guess is Steelers Browns will be the Sunday night game in week 11, although that's unprotected. Fox gets protected game. They don't really have anything great on the schedule. So, yeah. My guess, week 11, you're a Steelers fan. I would expect that you're going to get Sunday Night Football against the Browns. A Tinder... No, do not do that. Do not do that. It's a horrible idea for a gift. It's a horrible idea. At least NBC has a good story with Tyson. At least that. A single play without Dolphins penalty. That would be kind of tough. I think they have 7 today. Yeah, the LA market for the Chargers, like, does that really matter? Does the LA market... Is the LA market really that big for the Chargers? I don't think so. Chiefs, good scoring deal on the bingo card. I mean, Chiefs' defense is usually pretty good with Spagnuolo. So, maybe not this good, but they're going to be good this year. I'm not surprised by that. 3 wide, 1 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Starting to strive at the 5-yard line after the great pump by Bailey. Dolphins send 4. Hurts, fires, caught by Brown. Brown's second effort. Gain of... Let's see. I think he's going to be just short. I think he's a yard short. I think he's going to be a yard short. Yeah, you think Georgia loses Florida? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I think Florida's not that good this year. I mean, yeah, we have 5 wins. I don't know how, but I don't see it. 2nd and inches. So the clock is stopped for the moment. Second and inches. Why they moved the Chargers to LA instead of the Raiders? Stadium. Stadium deal. Second inches. Hurts in the shotgun. Hands it off. Should be a first down for DeAndre Swift, who's been quiet today, but does pick up 3 yards there to the 17. It's enough for a first down. Why does it Norfolk have a pro sports team? Not a huge market. I think they tried getting the NBA at some point. They tried getting the Kings to move from Sacramento before they got the new arena. Oh, Link announced first down with the official stop against Hell Hurts with 2nd inches. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Can the Predators finally move to the Eastern Conference in the NHL? It would make more sense in the East. It would make way more sense there. First down, ball is at the 17. Hurts, play action, gonna get blown up, escapes the sack for the moment, and then down he goes at the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 3. Brought down on the play by number 92, Zach Zeeler. His 12th career sack. 3rd time today that Hurts has gone down, including the end of the first half. 2nd and 13 now. You got her that 3 years ago? Oh my God, no, you didn't. What'd she say to that? I feel like it's even worse than if you get it again, because it clearly didn't work the first time. It's a repeat gift. 2nd and 13. Empty backfield. Hurts, screen pass, caught by DeAndre Swift. Down to the 23-yard line. Do pick up 9 yards there, get some of that yardage back, brings up 3rd and 4. All right, 3rd and 4. Regular 23. Swift now lined up on the near side. 5 wide. 3 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Dolphins send 5. Hurts over the middle. Slant route incomplete. Tight coverage there intended for A.J. Brown. Coverage there by Eli Apple for a first-round pick. The former New York Giant brings up 4th and 5 of the 43. Miami's defense holds after the great field position that they started with at the 5-yard line. Eagles are still going to be pretty pinned back. Dolphins should have a chance at some pretty decent field position. Should that have been PI? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think they showed the slow-mo there. I don't think that should have been PI. You gotta... Wait, you don't get arrested for sending too many messages to people. That doesn't work. That's not how these things happen. You don't get arrested for sending messages to people. Unless they're, like, inappropriate, you don't get arrested for that. Return by Barrios. Nice return to the 36-yard line. Not a lot of hang time on that one. Barrios takes advantage of about an 18-yard return to the 36-yard line. That's where I was going to start this drive off. 41 yards of net on that one. Because you cannot get arrested for doing that. How could someone practice being football play-by-play commentary and make it look effortless? Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot. So the easiest way for me, if you have a copy of Madden, have a copy of Madden. I do this all the time. I did this all the time growing up. Have a copy of Madden, or you like playing NBA 2K or FIFA, whatever game it is. Play that game, mute the audio, and just commentate the game yourself. I would do that. If you want to practice, the easiest way to do it, that's fun and whatnot, mute the audio, play a game of Madden, and call the game yourself. So I would do that. NHL, I don't get how they do back-to-backs, because that is a draining sport with all the hits you take. NBA, I get, but NHL, I don't get whatsoever. So yeah, that's how I would practice. Just a lot of reps, too. I mean, I did so many games in college. That just becomes second nature to me. I'm still not even that great at it. I'm still, like let's go for this. I'm not that great at it. But also, like, don't do a whole lot of prep work versus what I did for college. So, very, very different. Very, very different. Yeah, all CPU game, I mean, that's kind of boring, but you could do that. You could do that. But if you do want to play Madden, you could, like, knock 2 birds with 1 stone out. I mean, there's no way you can get... something's not adding up. First you tell me last stream that you had school on Christmas. Now you tell me your grandma got arrested for sending too many messages on Tinder. Yeah, a gift she likes that's also pretty normal. What sport I'd like to announce that I haven't? Ooh, that's a good question. What sport I'd like to announce that I haven't yet? Man. I did a lot of them in college. What the heck is this graphic? What is this 90s Chuck E. Cheese, Dave & Buster's Safari shooting game graphic? What the heck is this? I don't follow Off the Wall Hockey. No, I don't follow any hockey channels, but I'll have to take a look at that. We didn't have a softball team. I wish we had a softball team. I would have liked to have done that sport growing up in college. What the heck was that graphic, though? That was fun. All right, here we go. Tua takes the snap, hands it off Mostert. Mostert down the near sideline. Mostert's got some room. Mostert, best run of the day for Mostert. Mostert down into plus territory at the 49-yard line, brought down by Jalen Carter. First off, phenomenal play by Carter to get down there all the way as a defensive tackle again, all the way down to the secondary and make the tackle like that. That's phenomenal hustle. That'll show up on the film room. But oh my goodness, Raheem Mostert. Quiet first half, negative yards. Now the running game is starting to come alive. Take it down to the 44-yard line. So huge gain there. Gain about 20 yards. Historical event from pre-1500. What I like to quantum leap to. Ooh. Mostert, he's got some room this time. Mostert to the 35. Mostert still on his feet. Mostert down to the 28-yard line. If he's staying on his feet, he was gone. Brought down there by Sidney Brown, the rookie. Gain of 16 on that one. Mostert, very good drive so far. Now they're just outside the red zone. Honestly, I would probably pick something like the... I'd probably pick Roman Coliseum. Let's see a gladiator fight at the Coliseum. Let's just see what the heck happens. And I have to assume that I'm in like one of the box seats. That I'm not like sitting with the peasants. Box seat at the Roman Coliseum. Let's do that for a gladiator fight. Let's see what the heck happens. That would have been fun to witness. First down to 28. Ball's caught by Hill. Hill down to the 23-yard line. Taken down there by Bradbury. Yeah, running play gain yards. Now, there are fights in the NHL. There are fights. The refs actually do a very good job. They try and break up the fights, but if they're going at it, they'll let them go. I think they do a good job handling fights in the NHL. NHL line was perfect during COVID. I don't know about that. Because you really want to have Canada in one division? I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover. Toronto and Vancouver should not be in the same division. I get it for COVID purposes because you couldn't leave the country in Canada. But, 2nd 5, handoff. This one goes to Ahmed. Ahmed bottled up at the 22-yard line. So 3rd and 4. And now you have a decision to make. JJ at the Coliseum, can the Lions pull this off? Pretty much. Yeah, you do have an interesting life. I'm just very confused. You're blowing my mind. You're blowing my mind sometimes. All right, now you have an interesting situation here in Miami. 3rd and 3. Do you play this as 4-down territory? Do you treat this as 4-down territory here? 3rd and 3. We're 2/3 of the way through this game. Do you treat this as 4-down territory? You're at the 21. 4 wide. 2 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Tua, throw and slant route, caught, dropped! Dropped by Hill! Like I said, okay, we have a lot to sort out here. Was that a catch by Tyreek? If it was, then that's a fumble out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to rule it incomplete. We'll see if Philly wants to challenge this. Did Tyreek ever have control of this ball? Let's see. You have to make 2 steps in a football move. 1, 2. I think that's a football move. You know, I think that's a catch. Let's see. 1, 2. And then as he tucks it away, I don't know. They're going to say incomplete, and now they're going to go for it. But I honestly don't know. I think that might have been... That was close. 4th and 3. They're going for it. Tua drops back, fires. Incomplete. No flag on the play. Wilson was being taken down to the ground, and they're not going to call it. So either way, whether it was catch or not, either way, Philly gets the ball. Interesting no call there on the PI, though. I want to see the replay on that one. It looked like it was being taken down to the ground. Let's see this. Bradbury on the coverage. Oh, yeah, that should have been a face mask. That should have been a face mask. That absolutely should have been a face mask penalty. That absolutely should have been face mask. Oh, man. Dodged a bullet there, if you're a Philly fan. No, not a dumb decision to go for it. Not a dumb decision at all to go for it. I agree with going for it there. You're down by 7. 4th and 3, I have no problem with it. That should have been face mask. It's been a rough day for the officials. Yeah, tell me more stories. I want to hear. It's been a rough day for the officials today. You know, fuck with $2. Thank you so much. Has the door fallen off the Packers season? Yeah, Jordan Love's not the guy. They're done this year. They're done. They're washed. Yeah, I don't know how you missed that. I saw it miles away. Yeah. Tell me more. How do you miss that too? Wow, that was obvious too. I saw it here. I saw it on TV. I said right away that it was going to be something for pass interference or face mask or something. They didn't call it. Wow, that is a bad miss. That is a terrible missed call. Dodged a bullet there. With this offense, I don't have a problem going for it there. I don't think it's a dumb decision. I don't think it's a dumb decision to do it. Alright. Worst year ever in officiating. I mean, it's been pretty bad so far. I've seen worse, but yeah. Yeah, New York should be able to review those kind of plays. I mean, for something like that that's so obvious, like a face mask, like, come on. Yeah, the officiating in 2012 is bad. Sister made her boyfriend change his whole... What? How does that make any sense? What the heck? I don't even know. I don't even know how to respond to that. The officiating this year has not been great. It has not been great. Just clean my glasses really quickly. Which I think the refs need to do as well. Clean their glasses. Because holy cow. No, do not bring back the replacement refs. Trust me, they were a million times worse. First down at the 22-yard line. Philly getting the ball after a horrible missed call. It's just call for what it is. Hurts, keeping himself, tipped, intercepted! It doesn't even matter! Miami's gonna tie it up! Touchdown Dolphins! Jerome Baker, the touchdown maker! Extra point away from tying it! It doesn't even matter! The ball does not lie! Jalen Hurts' ball got tipped at the line, and Baker intercepts it, and from there it was off to the races. Who's the one that tipped it here? Kader Cove tips the ball, and Baker with the play. Wait, that's not at all how that works. That's not at all how that works. Export is up. It is good. That is not at all how it works. That is not at all how biology works. Fail Eagles, fail, die Eagles, die. Oh, man. Ball don't lie. Wow. Yeah, just tweeting it out to my followers. At JaroGare9 NFL. Oh, you kidding? The NFL stole my tweet too. It said Jerome Baker, the touchdown maker. Are you kidding? I said that call too. Are you kidding? The NFL? Oh, we both have the same thought. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you... The NFL literally tweeted out Jerome Baker, the touchdown maker. I said that at the start. Oh, my goodness. It's usually Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker, but no, if you see the NFL's tweet... Let's see. Does it say anything? No, you can't even see it on there, but yeah. Check for hidden mics. I mean, I was just doing it for Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker. That's what the original call was. So anytime with Baker, I'm going to do it, but... The NFL read my mind. Are you actually kidding me? Great minds think alike. Gophers who change from Furious over Jordan Lira less than a minute's wild term events. Yep, that's football for you. Do Folklore and Evermore come out if COVID doesn't happen? No, her legacy changes completely. She needed those albums because she was taking a big hit with Lover. Taking a big hit. after Lover, because that album was not very good. And think of the recognition and whatnot, it wasn't that great. So I don't think they come out. I think Taylor Swift was the artist that benefited the most from COVID happening. We were being listened to. Broken Clock is right twice today. Yeah, I need to hear your parents-teacher conference in 7th grade. Yeah, let me know, because holy cow. Your stories are insane, because that's not even how that works with your girlfriend or with your sister. That's not even how that works. NFL social media is run by former New York Giants PR team Stephen Baker. Was really I called because the original call was Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker. I did a video on him too. That would make sense then. That would make sense, because my mind went to that too when I saw that Jerome Baker had the pick. You know, it's a good call. It's a good call. The NFL just had the same idea. Michael Owen too. The NFL is a KGB in disguise. Honestly, wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at times. Is Jalen Hurts related to Lionel Hutz? I can't believe he's not a quarterback. I can't believe it's a law firm. All right, do we really need... Hopefully, we don't need Terry McCauley. We're still on... We're on this play. The play didn't matter. I mean, look, we really have to go split screen with that. The play literally did not matter anymore. At that point, I mean, because they just got the touchdown anyways. Yeah, Folklore's a very good album. I think Speak Now is my favorite. Folklore is very good. Betty's a great song. Hurts steps up. He's going to run. He's got the first down. Then so we got 2 Dolphins down at the same time. I think we had a friendly fire. Down at the 14-yard line. 2 Dolphins went down right in that area. David Long is one of them. I can't make out who the other one is. Either way, a gain of 15. Now, Stevie Ray Vaughan would not have done a halftime show. I don't think so. During the same time, your mom lost your cat. During the interview, your teacher showed a picture of her cat in her house. Your teacher stole your cat. No way. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Your teacher stole your cat. The dog ate your homework. The teacher stole your cat. What the heck? Oh, yeah, transfer flip. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hopefully you're okay, man. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're okay. Taylor Swift's got some good songs. Taylor Swift, I mean, her Eras Tour is phenomenal. Eras Tour is phenomenal. Saw it and changed my life. It was really, really good. Really, really good. So first it's at the 40-yard line after the friendly fire gets sorted out. Again, after this, we'll do our post-game stream. We'll stay on for like 45 minutes talking about Jaguars and everything else. And then I got to get to work on the videos, because we got a lot to talk about with Ron Rivera and Staley, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. A lot of dumb decisions this week. A lot of dumb decisions. I will put it that way. A lot of stupid things that happened this week. And we're going to take a look at them. Just make sure I download the Chargers-Chiefs game. Just so that I have it, so I can edit as soon as the stream is done. Michael Orr with the 2, thank you so much. Frank stole your house, said he helped me move. Oh, no. Frank's kind of crazy. Frank's kind of crazy. We all know it. Frank has a mind of his own. Frank has a mind of his own sometimes. So your mom sued your teacher and she lost her job. It's probably good. You don't want teachers stealing cats. That's insane. You're going to the Eras Tour movie Thursday. Ooh. Be prepared for just a bunch of kids singing top of their lungs. That's why I'm not going to see it. I'll watch it when it comes out, like for home release, but I'm not going to a theater to see it. The last thing I want to do is pay $20 for a movie, spend 4 hours at a theater, only to have kids singing along. It's the last thing I want. I'm not going to be first in line for the Trolls movie. No, I don't like the Trolls franchise. I don't like the franchise. If I start starting again with the playoff cards come back, maybe. We'll see. 2 separate decisions in one video? No, I just separate into 2 videos. It's double the views at that point. Yeah, tell me more. These stories are X-Gamer and Frank are related. Wouldn't shock me at this point, honestly. Nothing about this. This is like, you have a life of a sitcom. This makes no sense. Most dumb decisions videos I've done this season was last year, but this year is going to overtake that. It's on pace to overtake that by a lot. All right, first down, the 37-yard line. Hurts, play action. Hurts as they send 4. He's going to throw. Void's getting hit. Caught at the 40, down to the 37. So from the 37 to 37, it's Devontae Smith. So again, at 26. Just like that, Eagles are in plus territory. JG hates kids confirmed. You're not wrong. Believe me, any airline that is no kids, I will pay extra money to fly. Especially red-eye flights. Especially red-eye. There is no reason there can't be flights where... Like, there's no reason kids have to fly red-eye. There's no reason. They send 4. First down. Hurts. Fires. Low throw. Zach caught. It was. A.J. Brown. Nice grab. Diving to the ground. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up. System about the tickets so you didn't make some money. That's good at least, but it was a time commitment. Favorite Super Bowl helmet I own? Good question. 25 is clean. 25 is a clean helmet. 32 also I got autographed by Rod Smith. 18 is autographed by Marcus Allen. So I'd probably say those 2 as well. Yeah, pay extra to go where there's no kids, yeah. Swift tries to bounce it outside. He's got the first down. Had to get to the 28, and he does. I really think there should be a rule where on any flights leaving at... Let's say any flights leaving from 11:30 at night, no, 11 o'clock at night, or midnight to 8 a.m. No one under the age of 10. I really think that should be a rule. Because the last thing you want on a flight like that where everyone's trying to get sleep is crying babies and crying kids. Swift breaks a tackle down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Because you're just thinking also from a work productivity standpoint. Like the goal is, like with any economy, is for workers to be able to get work done. You can't get work done if you don't have a good night's sleep. And you can't get sleep on planes if there's just crying babies all the time. The spot was on for 4th down. I'm not going to do anything on that, no. But it was a bad call. It's a bad call. Let's see. SFW Airlines. Wait, hang on. 2nd and 7. Slant route play action. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 6 coming up. As we have a... Ryan McGovern is now a member in the Garrard tier. Thank you so much, man. Ryan M. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Garrard tier, man. Again, as a member, you get the emojis. You get the members-only Q&A stream. We're going to do that on Tuesday. And we're going to do... you also get your name at the end of each video and during the credits. Okay, wait. Your dad drives the bus. And one time, he substituted for someone's route and took those kids to... So he took the kids to the wrong school. Drag route, got her. Caught at the 14, 15-yard line. He was down anyway as he lost the ball. Gain of 10, first down. How do you take the kids to the wrong school? What? This is the most Florida thing. Your life is the most Florida life I've ever heard of in my life. This is insanity. How do you take the kids to the wrong school? Yeah, I think the one exception to the rule, if you're flying to Orlando, you know exactly what we're getting into. Orlando's the one exception, where 24 hours a day, you have kids fly. I get it. Because you kind of built your economy off of kids. First down, slant route, call, breaks a tackle! A.J. Brown! What can Brown do for you? He can give you the lead! Touchdown, Philly! Eagles, extra point away from making a 7-point game. Now, some of the stuff is too outrageous to make up. I buy it. Remember when the Titans traded away A.J. Brown? Oh, greatest day of my life. April 28th, 2014 changed your life. What happened I know that the draft wasn't then. The draft was in late May or mid-May. Super late that year. Extra point. Elliott up. Good. 24-17. Eagles turns it over on Jalen Hurts throwing a pick 6. They come right back and they answer with a touchdown of their own. A Monday after the Jags played, he drank a lot. All right. That makes a lot more sense. Because if it was any other year, I'm sure the Jaguars made a lot of people drink back then. You're working as a ref for a kids' flag football game this morning. It was freezing, so one of the kids asked me for some antifreeze. Oh, wow. I'm assuming you did not have any on you. $5 Megalolo, thank you so much. Brendan told Frank to move the garage and he put it on top of the house. Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank. What are you doing, man? You're not supposed to have the strength to do that, but... Oh, silly old Frank trickster for kids. Friend vegan meatloaf thinking it was the regular. Oh, no. Oh, no. That had to have tasted terrible. Yeah, Hurts is going to have 10 passing, 10 rushing. He's going to do it. My friend got chased by an iguana in Florida, and she threw her sandal at it because hers was scared. How fast does an iguana even run? Like, you should be able to just outrun it. Top speed of an iguana. Kickoff fielded at the 5 by Berrios. Berrios to the 25. Berrios down to the 31. So one more play before the end of the third quarter. Okay. Okay, an iguana can go 21 miles. Okay. I know iguanas are that fast. Not they were that fast. How is throwing a shoe going to make it better, though? I don't know how. Yeah, you have the access to his crazy Caillou emojis. I will, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing it was terrible. Hurts, 20 rushing touchdowns. I mean, with how often they do the QB sneak, he could, theoretically. Wait, the bus said screw it and just didn't pick up the rest of the kids? That play was blown dead. That play was blown dead. Flag on the play. I think Miami called the timeout, so they have 2 left. That might come in handy. $2 to Michael Hodel again. Thank you so much. Frank versus Caillou. Ooh. I think Frank still wins that one, but it would be entertaining. It'll be entertaining. Your bus driver left you have the bus stop one day because you complained the 6:50 pickup time was too early. I mean, kids are going to complain about anything that's early. That's just how kids are. Are you kidding? I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Your family signed up for a new church. Turns out he put us in a Jewish church instead of a Christian church. Do you not do any research? Do you not see? Like, how do you get that wrong? First down, play action, caught by Waddle, who's back in there, which is good to see. He left the game early with a back issue. He's back out there again at 14 yards. Out at the 45-yard line. Crazy good game so far. Been a fun Sunday night football game. Had some good ones lately. Last week, Giants-Bills, close. This week, pretty close as well. Like, did they not see the lack of any crosses or anything? Like, did they not go to the church before they signed up for it? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. How do you confuse a synagogue for a church? This is like, have you ever read the Ask Reddit story about Kevin? This feels like I'm witnessing the news version of Kevin. If you've never read the Ask version of Kevin, I cried tears of laughter when I saw this. If you've never seen this story, you ever seen the Kevin story? Wait, you were there for no. Okay, no, that you didn't go. You were there for 3 months. You didn't realize it was a Jewish synagogue for 3 months, and you had a bar mitzvah. That has to be fake. No, that has to be fake. How do you go for 3 months and not realize that? Yeah, how do you confuse progressive rock and trap music? How do you go for 3 months and realize, wait a sec, something's up? Like, you think when you open the book, you're like, wait a sec, this isn't a language I can't read. This is... Did they not realize you open up the book and everything's read right to left in a language that you can't read? And it's like, it took you 3 months to realize that. It took you 3 months. There is no way. There is no way. And like, it takes a lot to have a bar mitzvah too. It takes a lot. I grew up on Long Island, so a lot of Jewish people there. A lot of Jewish people. A lot of bar mitzvahs I went to. A lot of bar and bat mitzvahs we were invited to. Yeah, there's a lot of prep work it takes to do it. There's a lot of prep work. There's no way after 3 months you had a bar mitzvah and somehow learn how to read Hebrew. Sounds like a South Park episode where Cartman becomes a Jew without knowing it. I would pay good money for that. I would pay good money for that. Oh my God, there is no way. First down, handoff, Mostert. Mostert down to the 48-yard line. Oh, this is... We've gone off the rails. This is amazing. The throw on the bodybuilding form with how many days are on a week? Yes, I have seen that. I have seen that. Oh man, that was legendary. How do you not know? How do you not know? Yeah, it's like, wait, I remember like going to church and like you put holy water and stuff. I don't remember having to wear something on the top of my head. Like, I remember having to put on the yarmulke. Like, there's no way. I remember, so just for me turning 13, that was it. I didn't want any attention. Play is blown dead. So I don't know why my clock did not start. False start. Another penalty on Miami. Another penalty on Miami. Yeah, no. Long Island, it was a big deal. I mean, I'm Catholic, but it was a big deal. People spent a lot of money on those things. A lot of money. Feeling no penalties today. I probably should have been called for a face mask. Miami with 9. So they're backed up to their own 43-yard line. Tua over the middle. Bobbled and incomplete. Dropped on the play by Tyreek Hill. Coverage there coming from Darius Slay. Your 4-2 game. See what happens here. Cousin got an unknown caller. She answered it. Was her dad saying goodbye? Wow, that is creepy. That is bizarre. I would hope that that's just a really bad scam and not someone who just misdialed the wrong number and thought that that was the last phone call. I would hope. That is... Whew, that's bad. Yeah, it's not even overtime. We're in sickness territory. Literally. This is insane. 3rd and 12. Tua over the middle. Ball is caught. First down. Needed 12. Got 13. Jalen Waddle had to get to the 45. Got to the 44-yard line. I'll give you $50,000 if you call all flags against the Dolphins. I remember, after this, we'll do our post-game stream, talk Jaguars, and we'll do overtime as well. You don't count what days, we count days. I love that thread so much. Every time you think you're stupid, just remember that. First down. Tua. Fires sideline caught. What a play. Wilson. Cedric Wilson Jr. Down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 19 yards. Dolphins just outside the red zone now. And we'll do a separate stream for the Jaguars thing. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a separate stream. Just like always. Just like always. We go full count. Here we go. Singleton. 3-2. Foul it off. Tua goes down on the play. Loss about 2. Mark it at like the 28-yard line. Just a botched play from the start. The exchange wasn't great, and Tua just had to eat it himself. Tua just had to eat it. Botched exchange with Ahmed, and Tua just ate the play. 3-2. Singleton. Popped foul. So we're going to go again. 3-2. 2nd and 12. Ball's at the 29-yard line. Tua bobbles a snap. Slant route. Caught. Nice recovery there. Waddle down to the 24. 3rd and 8 coming up. See, at what point do you consider going for on 4th? If it's 4th and 4 or less, do you do it? 4th and 3, 4th and 2. What is the thing? 3-2. Strikeout. Singleton strikes out with the bases loaded. Third and 8. Ball to 24. Here we go. Tua. He sent 4. Fires. End zone shot. Underthrown and intercepted by Slay. Slay at the 15. Slay still on his feet. Slay down at the 17-yard line. Horrible throw by Tua. It was underthrown. Tua throws his first pick of the day, and it's Darius Slay. Say hey, Slay. Eagles take over. Defense gets a huge stop. Looking for Mostert there. Was covered pretty tightly by Zach Cunningham, the linebacker, and Slay just stepped in front of that. That ball hung up for way too long. Instead of walking away with 3, they walk away with nothing. Yes, Queen Slay. Yeah, I need more stories. This is insane. Yeah, they punished the Astros for that. They punished them already. See, the old building was a Christian church, had the same name. We didn't know because of the website, and the Jewish church had the same name. Yeah, but you would think after you went to one that it would click, that this was not the right thing. This almost feels like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer walks into, like, he's trying to find a new bar, and he goes into a lesbian bar. This almost feels like that. That's one of the greatest jokes in the history of The Simpsons. That is one of the greatest jokes of all time. The writers were just phenomenal for that. The writers were just amazing. Wait a minute, something feels off. Oh, I know what it is. This lesbian bar doesn't have a fire exit. Oh, man. I know what to say on that. I get it, I guess, initially at the start, but also, isn't Jewish Mass on Saturdays? So, what was her problem? Our Jews go to temple on Saturdays. So, you think about the lesbian bars too? Oh man, great minds think alike. That's amazing. That's amazing. Enjoy your death trap, ladies. One of the greatest 20-second gags in the history of The Simpsons. One of the greatest 20-second jokes of all time. The subversion of expectations there on so many levels was amazing. Oh, man. What a show. What a moment. What a show. Your dad thought that Judaism was Christian, but it doesn't make sense because they're not even in the same language. Like, they're not even in the same language at all. It doesn't make any sense. Like, he wouldn't open the readings and realize, wait, none of this is in English? Yeah, he underthrew that. I think he was trying for Waddle. That's actually bad route design. You have Waddle and Mostert running to the same spot. That's bad route design on Miami's part. That's really bad play call. You have two guys running the same spot. I think he was looking for Waddle, but this hurts us just to throw that one away. Tight coverage there. AJ Brown, the intended target. Coverage on the play coming from Eli Apple. It's actually a pretty good game so far. Go Gators, we Bulldogs. Yep. Favorite Simpsons episode is the one where a soccer match comes and Ryan starts to get bored. That's a great one. I think my favorite one is probably... Oh, man. I don't know what my favorite one is. There's so many good ones, though. There's so many good ones. Handoff goes to DeAndre Swift. Swift down to the 22-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up. Anyone with Lionel Hutz is going to be good. Anyone with Lionel Hutz is going to be a good episode. The steel mill. You think it's Christian. Okay, can you read the readings? Is there a cross in the middle? If it is, then you're good. Yeah, we ended on a high note. Did end on a high note with the Giants. About time. Swift now lined up out wide. He's playing well off the ball, though. 3rd and 5. They send 4. Slant route. Caught, but short of the first. A.J. Brown did not get there. And now Philly has a decision to make. On one hand, you are pinned deep at the 26-yard line. On the other hand, you have the most automatic 4th down play in the book, and they're not chancing it. They're going to pump this one away. That is a great open field tackle there. Great open field tackle. And no money down. Poor Grammy. Timeout by Philly. All right, so they will have 2 left. It's competition for kids. Yeah, and he crushed their butts. Has this 30-looking thing. Are the readings in English? I think that's the main question. Are the readings in English? Thoughts on these jerseys? Very plain. They weren't great. Yeah, now Philly's going to go for it. Usually I would hate this, but you've got the most automatic play in the book where you convert every time, so I don't hate it. That's a long one, though. That's a long one. They're going. He's got it. That's what makes Philly so good. They really only need 9 yards for a first, because if it gets to that point, they're going to get the touch push. I'm not wearing a tie. Are they... Yes, they are... Oh, my... No. Don't even tell me this whole time you've been going to mass and you didn't realize that the readings are supposed to be in English. Any NFL say by myself, Lambo. Easily, Lambo. Easily. They are supposed to be in English. Everything is supposed to be in English. If you are going to a Catholic church or a Christian church or anything, it is supposed to be in English. If it is not in English, it is probably not a Catholic or a Christian church. It's probably a very different religion. Handoff goes to Gainwell. Gain of 2. Like, there are parts that are in Latin, but not the whole thing. Yeah, they're like Latin masses, yeah. But, okay, at least like a Latin like, it's not symbols like Hebrew. It's not symbols and they're not reading right to left. Like, that's different. Actually, I'm just going to a mosque now. Like, are there letters that, as that ball is dropped by Brown, maybe behind him, a catch that he usually makes, are there letters that represent the letters we have in our English alphabet? Yeah, I if it's Shiva, that is not Catholicism or Christianity. 38 slant route, Brown, he's going to be just short. They went for it before, and this is a much shorter one than last time, so I figure they're going to go for it again. I'm just baffled by this. They're going for a 4th down. Hurts. Tush push. He's got it. He's got it. It's so automatic. You can't even stop it. The only way to stop it is, like, you need a Troy Polamalu that can just jump over the line. That's the only way to stop it. It's funny. I think he actually got the first, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like, if it messed in Latin, that's one thing, but the letters represent, like, the letters look like English letters. They're not symbols like Hebrew. Michael Hodel with the $5. Thank you so much. I was about to say that about part of my service in Serbian and Slavonic. Yeah, that's Serbian Orthodox, though. That makes sense. Handoff, gain of 1. Gain of 1 there. Yahoo Sports used the clip of the Carissa McCall injury. Did they credit you at least? Hopefully they credit you. You know, look, offering, that's very different than what, like offering in Spanish. Like, my church offered masses in Spanish too. They offered, wasn't a lot of masses, but they did offer some masses in Spanish. Like, everything looked like a regular mass, except it was in a different language. I didn't go to any Spanish masses, but slight route caught. AJ Brown, gain of 5. As that ball is going into left field. There was like no hustle on that going to from 2nd to 3rd. He could have made a play at home. Third and 4. Gainwell. Short once again, but you know what's coming. You know what's coming. There's a flag on the play, though. There was a flag on the play. There might have been some movement before. There might have been some movement by... Let's see. Let's see what the flag is here. Offside. First down. This drive is killing a ton of clock. This is the last thing Miami need. And now if you're Philly, you play the clock. You don't think Vic Fangio is it? I mean, he's a very good defensive coordinator. He's been good everywhere he's been. It's a tough team to play. Philly's a tough team to play. Yeah, I need another story. We got off the rails. There's not been a flag on the Eagles tonight. There has not been a flag on Philly. First down at midfield. Dolphins send 4 delayed. Can't read it. He's got to throw deep down the field as he gets hit. And what a catch by A.J. Brown! 41 yards! They rushed 3, sent a delayed blitz. If it was Cameron Good that hit him, right as he got rid of it, and he delivers a dime. Oh my goodness! They send 3. Andrew Van Ginkel comes in on the delayed blitz. Gamble can't pick him up. Van Ginkel played that perfectly. Hit on the throw. You always wonder if it's going to be underthrown or not. But instead, it's a beautiful catch. And now if you're Philly, you just got to be smart. You're in field goal range. Make it a 2-score game with anything here. Handoff. Gainwell down to the 3. Now you wonder if you're Miami. When do you start thinking about timeouts? 2nd and goal. They embedded the clip into the article, but you're fine with it because viewers... Okay, so you have a watermark there at least. All right, that's good at least. They have a watermark. As long as you have a watermark there, that's good. That's good. As long as you have a watermark there. No. There's no way your grandma... Wait, if your grandma owns a church, does your grandma live anywhere near you? So why wouldn't you just join that church? If your grandma owns a church, why on earth... Something's not adding up. Something's not adding up. You're telling me your grandma owned a church and yet your parents didn't realize what kind of church they joined for 3 months. Something's not adding up. Something is not adding up there. At all. It's not been a boring Sunday game. This has been a pretty good game. Still in motion. Gainwell. Bounces into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Philly. Kenneth Gainwell and the Eagles, 4.5 minutes away from going to 6-1. Putting the pressure on San Fran for that #1 seed. Oh, your parents hate your grandma. That's why you're not at the church. All right. Extra point is up and good. Your mother's massage therapist owns a local broadcasting company. Wow. I don't even know how that even works, but... So she has time to run a local broadcast company and do massage. Wow. Jags for the Eagles? Who do I root for? I'm not an Eagles fan. I don't like the Eagles. I don't root for... Literally, the Jaguars are the only team I root for. There's no second team. There's no nothing. It's Jags or nothing. I just show excitement during games and whatnot, but yeah, trust me. Jags or the Eagles, I can't stand the Eagles. Look, we've not been in Philly in a long time. We have not been in Philly in forever. We have not been in Philly since 2006. I want to beat them so bad next time we play them. I think it's going to be next year we play them. I think next year we'll play them. Because it's going to be first place in each division. I think it's going to be that and that. Jason has a closet Giants fan. Oh, God. I'm more annoyed with watching the Giants play than anything else. I don't know if these stories are true or not. I'm just entertained. You got on CBS Sports Network. Nice. Yeah. Fight on a cruise. Okay. Okay, wait, hang on. Twice. All right. Place your bets. All right. Exit Gamer says you got into a fight on a cruise. Place your bets before he tells the story. Place your bets. Was this cruise a Carnival cruise? Place your bets. Before he tells this story, my money's on this being a Carnival cruise. I'm going to close the poll in a bit. We got people split right down the middle. We got people split. It's 69% saying yes. All right, I'm ending it here. Fire away. I'm ending it right here. My money's on Carnival. Don't let me down. Anytime I hear fight on a cruise, my money is like, it's Carnival. There's no way it's not. Anytime I hear a crazy story, it's Florida. Oh, no, you can tell it now. We placed our bets. Most of us think it's Carnival. Most of us think it was a Carnival cruise. I've never been in a fight on a cruise. I've never been in a fight, period. Let alone on a cruise. It's the last place you want to get into a fight on. Or in international waters, that's the last place you want to get into a fight. All right, LA going to kick this one off. Dolphins have a lot of work to do. Down by 14 points. Be a great day for the Jets, who were off this week. Bills and Dolphins losing. If this holds, also a good result for Jacksonville. Yeah, the numbers sometimes don't add up to 100%. Sometimes it doesn't add up. They round up and down in bizarre ways. Oh, that was a deep shot. That's a deep shot. Grand slam! Grand slam! This one's over. 9-2 Rangers. Grand slam. It's over. We'll see you tomorrow night. Wait, which game's first? Wait, who plays tomorrow? Who's got the first game? Philly will be the first game, right? Philly probably the first game. Do game 7 in prime time, right? It's not going to do it at the same time. First down to 25. Tua. Drop sack slant route. Caught Jalen Waddle. They got to go. Gain of 8. That's fine for Philly. It's a good result for Jacksonville, too. They're tied for the number 2 seed in the AFC. Time for a bench clearing brawl. Second and 2. 4 wide, 2 on the other side, 2 on the far side. Referee lets the Eagles sub out for a moment, and now they're good. Here we go. Okay, Phillies have played 4:40. All right. Tua steps up. He's going to look to run. Down he goes. All right, that actually works better for me. Now I don't have to watch that game at the same time as this. All right, Phillies C-Bex 507. All right. So, oh, that one's gone too. That one's gone too. Oh my God, what a catch! What a catch! A leaping grab, home run robbing play. Doesn't mean anything, but home run robbing play there. That one looked gone. That one looked gone. 3rd and 4, ball to 31. All right. 3rd and 4. Tua has to escape the sack. He cannot. You figure the Dolphins should call a timeout here. Just get everyone set. And they will. Not call a timeout. I don't know why. 4th and 10. Why are you not calling timeout? Get everyone set. You're wasting so much time, too. Game 6 tomorrow before Monday night? No, I won't have time to do that. I'm going to be exhausted by that point. I'm glad, though, I don't have to stream the T-Bex game at the same time. My heart would not be able to take it. But I'd probably see the end of it. We'd probably see the end of it, too, which would be interesting, to say the least. Wait, okay. Okay, Dolphins did call timeout. Okay. Okay, so Royal Caribbean Cruise, you fought a 16-year-old the day after you tried to rizz up his sister. He threw pizza at me, and the day later he jumped and beat me up. What on earth? Was it Sorrento's pizza? Because it's a waste of really good pizza. It's a waste of some really good pizza if it was Sorrento's. I love Royal Caribbean. All right, this is, for all intents and purposes, the bowl game here. Oh, yeah, Monday Football stream. Yeah, there's going to be. There was always going to be Monday stream tomorrow night. There was always going to be one. We're just going to do Astros Rangers at the same time as well. We'll do a doubleheader. Or not doubleheader. We'll do call both games at the same time. Tua plays Flown Dead. Plays Flown Dead before. So wait, did he get mad at you? Like, did you, like, make an unwanted advance on her? Like, did you tell her did she tell you to stop and you kept going? Like, that whole situation is just bizarre. And, like, did anyone break up the fight? Like, what on earth? Something's not added up there. It's time out, Philly. They got one left. This is the ball game for all intents and purposes. They don't get this, pretty much call this one over. And while you have this, I'll say it at the next break. 4th and 10 at the 25. Tua takes the snap. And what the heck is that call? Well, I know Mostert's begging for a flag. Why would you get a flag there? You're not going to get bailed out. You threw a 3-yard pass on 4th and 10. Why would you call that play? That's your play you drew up? Your first read is an out route that's not even remotely close to the first down line? I'm confused. I am very confused. I want to hear both games and then get them mixed up like when Grandpa Simpson talked about Malibu Stacy. I'm confused by that call. We have YouTube queued up on the TV for the post-game stream. Yep, I have to get that stream ready. So that'll be fun. That will be fun. 31-17, same score as Chiefs starters. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I can't believe the rest for not throwing a flag there. Even if I don't think there was a flag. First off, and number 2, you're not going to get that call. You throw a 2-yard pass on 4th and 10, you're not getting that call. You're not getting that call. Tomorrow's video, I mean, we got a lot of dumb decisions to talk about. We got a lot of them. Yeah, who throws pizza? I mean, besides Red Sox fans, who throws pizza? But are you sure? Was it the brother or was it the boyfriend? Which was the style at the time. All right, again, Just want to say, tomorrow, again, 49ers Vikings. We're still staying on for the rest of the game. But 49ers Vikings tomorrow. And there's no better place to make your picks for that game than through Prize Picks. Again, you can scan that QR code right there. Use my promo code Gator9, 100% deposit match up to $100. Skill-based daily fantasy game, super simple to play. But you just pick 2 to 6 players. And you can pick how they're going to do based on the projections. If you get it right, you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. You see some of the lines right there. You see, let's see what we got for tomorrow. You got Brandon Ayuk, 70.5 receiving yards. Jordan Addison, 49.5 receiving yards. Kittle, 47.5. Just some numbers to keep in mind. I've been showing them on the bottom corner of the screen as well. And it's not competing against anyone else. It's just you against the projections available, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make an entry. Withdrawing your money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. We offer projections on not just the NFL, but other sports like baseball, college football, basketball. They're doing a really cool prop with Steph Curry, where if you place Steph Curry to do half a point in the opening game. So if he scores 1 point, you win. 1 point, you win. So if you name it, Prize Picks offers it. New promotions every week. No brainer. Make your pick with Prize Picks. Promo code Gator9. 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Again, promo code Gator9. Yeah, I would love to know the worst part about an already horrible story. How many helmets do I have in total, like the display behind me? I think about 400. It's like 230 in the display, but then I've got some like in a closet and elsewhere. Handoff, Swift. Swift spins out of trouble down to the 28-yard line. Again, there's no timeouts left for the Dolphins. So this game is pretty much over. The best case scenario for Miami is to get the ball back in the 2-minute warning, probably down by 17. So I think at this point you just put in Mike White. Don't risk anything. Yeah, I could have had JJ7 with Bruce Bochy. Bringing Kimberlin also for game 4 made no sense. Yeah, what's the worst part of that story? Yeah, you might have a call on making videos on these stories. Swift, he's got a hole. Swift to the 10. Swift down to the 6-yard line. That'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. At that point, it should just be 3 kneel downs to victory. It should just be 3 kneel downs to victory at this point. Eagles Cowboys, when is that? That's going to be fun. Eagles Cowboys, November 5th and December 10th. December 10th is a Sunday night football game, so we are doing that for sure. And November 5th. When he beat me up, a high school class saw it and he told them I was his... What? That doesn't make any sense. Why was a high school class on Royal Caribbean Cruise? Told him I was his brother? What on earth? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't get your life. I don't get your life, man. I don't get your life. Nothing adds up. Which Swift not named Taylor would I rather have? Jonathan Swift or DeAndre Swift? DeAndre. Alright, so 3 kneel downs. We'll end the game here. Philly gonna go to 6-1. Miami 5-2. Philly for now the number 1 seed in the NFC. No Super Bowl hangover for these guys. Miami, it's a bad loss for them. Just never looked sharp today on any side of the ball, but they're still in a good spot, 5-2. But the number 1 scoring offense does take a bit of a hit here, to say the least. Averaging over 37 points per game. It's going to take a bit of a beating after this. We got New England next week, and then Kansas City in Germany. So next week's a big game, because KC, that's one you can't really be expected to win necessarily. The Patriots game next week, again, it was a very close game last time these teams met. That might be a must-win for Miami. If you lose that one, you're in serious danger of going to 5-4 entering the bye. From that point, who knows? The Bears starters, why did they get flexed out? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a horrible decision. No, I didn't like either of those shows. Mighty Ducks, Tailspin, or any of the movies. He lied to the group saying I was his brother so he didn't get snitched on. But aren't there security cameras everywhere on those cruises? They didn't see people fighting? How does that work? Alright, tell me the grocery store story in the post-game stream, because we're going to start that in about a minute. No, it's not too early. You can flex schedule. You can flex schedule anytime after week 5. So we're going to be in week 8, so. Your girlfriend's sad, but scared because the Chiefs are in 2 weeks, yeah. As long as you have the Pats, they're fine. They lose to the Pats, they might be in some trouble. That's a must-win game against New England. Alright, so that's going to do it. 31-17 the final. I'm going to hop off this so I can get the post-game stream ready, and then we will start that. So I will see you guys in literally 2 minutes. I will see you guys in 2 minutes before we start this stream. Final score, Philly 31, Miami 17. See you guys in a bit. Thank you guys for tuning in.